I'm riding high now, but all I got is fire. Yeah, mercy. I got 5 on it. Grab your 40, let's get keyed. You got 5 on it. Messing with that in the weed, Lord have mercy. I got 5 on it. Yeah, it's got me stuck, I'm told back, Lord, yeah. You got 5 on it. Partner, let's go half on his head. Player, give me some brew, I might just chill. Light me another joint like Cypress Hill. Pass it across the table, make it burn so slow. Choir of angels singing, Lord, they know. 40 in my hand, chest beating strong, kicking in like Shinobi. Lord, it won't be long. Don't smoke for free, better pay your dues. Got 5 on it and I won't refuse, won't refuse. I got 5 on it. He got 5, he got 5. Whenever I can, smoke burning down, burning my hand. Who just hit 2, but they got a pitch in. Roll it long, Lord, let the night begin. Hell no, not for free, gotta bring your own. Stop babysitting, let it be known. Crack a 40 open, let the liquor flow. In the OAK, that's how we roll. Ends with a piercing well into the next chorus. I got 5. Yes, he do live. He's got me stuck, I'm tore back, Lord have mercy. Have on a soul.
Yeah, yeah. I got 5, baby. Riggedy, riggedy, 5 on it.
Yeah. This one right here goes out to the mamas. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make a daughter cry. I apologize 1,000,000,000 times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Oh, I am for real. Never meant to baby mama don't like me, yeah. Bringing boys to the studio trying to
We couldn't
fight
agree
me.
on dinner, so we...
She need a piece of that pie. Take a bite now. That's my house. I pull the lights out. Yeah. Grandchild's a baby, not a paycheck. No. Private school daycare bills. I pay that. Every dime. I love your mom, but ain't the only one laid down. She wanna start a war. Lawyers stay around. Oh, Lord have mercy. She never heard my side. We was divided. Fish fries, birthdays, I ain't invited. No. Still I show her respect when I come through. Yeah. Respect every time. Yeah. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Yeah, for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. You can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather, Miss Jackson. Ten times out of 9, if I'm lying, find a muzzle. King meets queen, puppy love turns hustle. Dreaming about that swing on the oak tree. Forever don't seem long till you're gone. No, it don't. Day by day, ruler gets it wrong. My intentions were good. I wish I could abracadabra all the sad thoughts on me. Yeah. I pray so much. I need some knee pads. Pray on that. It happened for a reason. Can't be mad. Know this, everything's cool. I'll be there on graduation too. I'll be there. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Yeah, I'm for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. Look at the way you treat me. Look at the way you treat me. Love, your nosy friends got you out.
Alright, that's enough of that. I think, why am I coming through the desktop audio? It's weird. Nope, that's not what I wanted to play.
Don't cry, she'll be back tomorrow. Take back all the time you borrowed. I'm no longer afraid to tell you that I need you, and I wish that you would come back for more. Locked down in a fold-out bed, singing the same song over and over again. You need me, half as bad, and I settle for less than that. In my bed, it's a choke that I find with you. Promise to give for someone who cares for me. I need a cigarette,
trust myself tonight. I know that's right. Woo! Let's go! We took a little break to do some things. I'm not exactly sure why I'm coming through the desktop audio. I don't really like it. I like to have my stuff separate. You know what I'm saying? I like to have it separated. So why is that coming through here? I don't like it. It's like everything's coming through that box, and I don't have my filters on, you know?
I'm ready to go in, Coach.
Oh,
Just give me a
snap.
chance. I know there's a lot riding on it, but it's all psychological. Just got to stay in a positive frame of mind.
At TinaCat91 became a lately. Heck yeah, at TinaCat91 celebrates 20 months of membership. Epic. Woot woot.
20 months, guys. I don't think y'all realize how long 20 months actually is. It's pretty long. Tina Cat, OG of OGs, thank you so much for 20 months. I don't know how to even begin to thank you guys for just showing up every time that I go live, regardless of whatever my odd sense of attention or intrigue is that happened to be that week, you know. I like my stuff separate too. I know I like my stuff separated. I like to have my audio for my mic on one channel and then the audio that's coming through the computer on the other. But for some reason now it's like everything is coming through the desktop, and I don't know what I did to make that happen. Like, I want the audio from the computer to go through there, but now it's like, what's the point of even... I mean, I can kind of monitor myself, so I guess that's good. Hopefully it sounds somewhat good on the thing, but now I got that fuzz. See, like with channel 3, I don't got no fuzz. But look, if I turn it down, I don't know. Still sounds kind of shitty, to be honest with you. I don't know, maybe it's just the feedback in the thing. Anyway, we'll deal with that when we deal with it. I'm gonna sing a song. Let's do it. Hopefully it doesn't sound like shit. It's a classic. It seems a little loud. Okay, that looks better. What's up, Kangaloo? Blue Jay, E-Shift. We're gonna do roll call in a minute, though. See the soul sit in your eyes. See the thorn twist in your side. I'll wait for you. Sleight of hand and twist of fate. On a bed of nails, she makes me wait. And I'll wait without you. With or without you. With or without you. Through the storm, we reach the shore. You give it all, and I want more. And I'm waiting for you. With or without you. With or without you. I can't live with or without you. I really hope the mic's not way too loud. Give yourself away. Let's go! We got all that good. That good. I know you guys been pushing through. Dealing with some gaming, but that's okay. We're gonna push through, and we're gonna talk some shit tonight. We're gonna go through your inbox, find a good topic, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it so much that nobody is gonna know anything ever again when it comes to that, because they're just gonna be like, EG's coverage is just so damn good. Why even try? And I say, you're absolutely goddamn right. Fuck Aspen Gold. Fuck Mr. Beast. We're coming for the top, baby. Let's go. Okay. Hopefully that sounds a lot better now. Typically, the music's too loud. Okay, thank you, Ruggiero. Where were you doing? I was looking for your text. I was looking for your thing. Will you finally watch this? Yes, Blue Jay. How about that? We'll do Blue Jay's always so patient and doesn't push me to cover things. So you know what? Tonight we'll cover the Cinderella stuff. Just for Blue Jay. The admin to end all admins. Now, Phallic is getting a visit from her father, so she's not going to come till later in the stream, which is fine. And, I hope that her Easter, everybody have a good Easter. Where the hell did the video go? Hang on. I got it. We're back. You guys don't like looking at a black screen? Just hearing voices? Dude, I'm on it. Like, I put the pro in professional streamer. What can I say? Someone's got to do it. It ain't going to be Asmongold for damn sure. It ain't going to be DSP, Dark Side Phil, No Surrey Bob. I'm just listing off content creators at this point. You're not on my screen, by the way. Thank you. Can always count on you guys to be there for me when I cop. All right. What's next? Oh yeah, I haven't done this in a minute. We've been just gaming. I'll be honest though, before I get into like the whole song and dance that we do here. I really just genuinely have so much fun just sitting and playing games while I'm talking to you guys, but I know that's not like everybody's cup of tea because I like doing this too. But I feel like this is much more performative and takes a lot more out of me than just sitting and playing a game. So I don't know if that's just like laziness on my part that like I could sit and play a game and kind of let the game entertain you, but like this is kind of like me entertaining you, and it takes a lot more out of me. So I get like really like I'll be honest, like I get really nervous doing these streams, and I think like once I start the stream, I'm good, I'm happy, like, and I see everybody, I see you guys in here, and I'm just having a great time. But the anxiety that builds to actually like sitting down and like doing this stream is kind of a mind fuck, if I'm being honest. Like it's really strange how like weird my mind can get before I go live, because it's like I do not feel like going live right now. I do not. Like I just hear it, and I hear it again. But the thing is, when I go live, I have fun. And then, like, I'll watch it tomorrow to kind of see, like, where I can improve on things or how the sound was. Does it sound like a good stream? Like, where can I cut, like, stuff out? And it's the weirdest thing. Because right now, I'm fine. Your device will restart to update outside of active hours. Okay. Better not restart anytime soon because I'm streaming right now. Some people, that's all they do. I know. Like, if I was just streaming and like this was my job, that's fine. But like, you guys know me. I mean, this part of me is definitely theater kid, like being live and just kind of like entertaining y'all or whatever. But it's very strange that I have like those feelings that are just telling me, don't go live. You don't want to do this. This is not fun. You're not going to have fun doing this. It's like all this work. You're like a dancing monkey, whatever. And then once I hit start, like I'm good. I'm golden. I don't really understand it. I was talking to my girlfriend about this and she was like, yeah, like you just she says I come off very natural when I'm live. And like that it's just like, I don't know, it seems effortless. And I think that's just because like I don't mind being in front of a camera or being on stage or whatever, like, cause I kind of grew up like this, but it's like doing like a show, like a performance every night. And that's fine, you know, but it is EG's conflict. It's my shit for sure. It's definitely my shit. Anyway, let's get, ready to do some roll call. Wait a minute. Daniel's crew. That's right. I keep forgetting to change it. I know what has risen Daniel's crew, if you know what I'm saying. No, I'm just playing. No, I did have a great Easter. We went to my brother's house. I brought the girlfriend and her kids. So everybody, it was the first time that everybody, like, because, you know, I obviously had an ex-missus lately, and now I have the new missus lately. And the last Easter, I can't remember if we were together or not. I don't think so. Maybe we were. But this was the first Easter where my brother brought his girlfriend. I brought mine. Obviously, my older brother and his wife have been together for a long time. It's awesome. They're kicking butt. So I'm just really excited. Everybody, it was like the first time we got the entire family, like the modern family, together. And it was just, everything really went well. For some reason, we just spit out girls. None of us can create a man, like a boy, if our life depended on it. It's just girls. We have an army of little girls when we get together on on Easter or Christmas or anytime we get together. Sweet Golf, what's up? Okay, roll call.
Let's take a roll here. Jay Quellen. Where's Jay Quellen at? No Jay Quellen here? Yeah.
Do you mean Jacqueline?
Okay. So that's how it's gonna be.
That's how it's gonna be. You guys thought I was gonna forget again. I didn't that time. How's everybody doing? Okay, we got Sweet Goth in the house. How you doing? Looking gothic as always. Embracing the devil. No, I'm kidding. She doesn't embrace the devil. She's just a goth girl. It says it in her name. Get off my butt. Blue Jay, the bluest of all Jays. You'll never find a bluer Jay than Blue Jay 22. Kangaloo says the man's DNA determines the baby's sex, sadly, which is weird because, like, my dad's, I have 3 boys, and then my mom wanted a girl, and they tried for, like, they got through 3 boys to get to their girl. I'm not having 3 more girls to get to a boy. I'm sorry. It's just, I don't know. Maybe Miss Lately would be down with that, but I don't know. And obviously I treat her kids like they're my kids because that's the right thing to do. And they're freaking adorable. They're great kids. You know, they've taken to me really well. I've always kind of dated like single women, but I just feel like, those are crazy women. Like, like the girls that I dated that didn't have any kids were just like, little bit on the nutso side. And don't get me wrong, like if ever any of them see this, like I cherish my time with them. I had a great time. Everybody I dated, I don't regret anybody I dated, right? But yeah, I will say that dating a mom as a dad is definitely seems to be much more my speed than dating a girl that hasn't had any kids, you know? You just think it would be easier to date a girl with no kids. It's not. It's not easier at all. And like we make sacrifices. Like we don't get to see each other all the time. Like we make as much effort as we can to see each other. But you know, kids are definitely come first. Speaking of which, if you guys haven't voted for Lil lately, it's in the Discord. Go give her some love. Twice, double two-time votes. Special shout out to Gypsy Rose, who's been absolutely supporting the crap out of Little Lately. So she's gonna get a special video from Little Lately saying thank you to her specifically. So if you have donated, let me know, and I'll have Little Lately send you something. That's too many new kids. That's a lot of new kids. It's a lot of new kids. But you know what? I love doing the dad stuff. Actually, we just bought tickets to the Monster Trucks, Monster Jam coming to Philly, and this is their first time getting, like, none of them have ever gone. Me and Little Lately have gone for the past 3 years because it's kind of like a tradition for us now. So this time we're coming. It always comes around my birthday too, which is nice because then I kind of get to. I'm gonna do roll call. I'm just rambling right now. I have a lot to talk. I have a lot to say. But yeah, so that was nice. So we're gonna take them to Monster Jam. It's their first time going. I think they're gonna be very excited to do it. So, Kangaloob says all the single parents I know have an easier time dating other single. Exactly, because you get it. When you date someone who doesn't have any kids, they just don't understand your love that you have for your child. Like, I know that my ex kind of felt like she was competing for attention with my daughter, and it should never feel like that. It's just two completely different types of love. One is like an unconditional love that is like you cannot help the way you feel, and then the other is like I choose to love you because I thought I think you're cool. And it's just not the same at all. A Kangaloob in the house tonight. E-Shift. I didn't forget y'all. E-Shift's like, let me get my shout out. I'm not tardy for the party, EG. No, you are not tardy for the party. E-Shift in the house. Always here. Always coming through. Lots to say. Love it, E-Shift. Thank you so much for the support. Rajira. Well, I was looking for her in the singing, and my kids are older than you are. Well, that's why we like you, Rajira. You got the wisdom, you got the knowledge, you got the power. Well, maybe not the physical power anymore, but you got the wisdom. And sometimes wisdom is power. It can't be life experience. I think that it says a lot that I have an older audience. Because I think that, like, you guys aren't easy to trick. Like, y'all sniff out bullshit like it's going out of style. Let's see who I know. Timey Wimey, never gonna forget her. Timey Wimey shows up whether I'm playing a game, whether I'm dancing, whether I'm streaming, whether I'm posting. Timey's super supportive. Love to see it. Thank you guys so much for all the support as always. Maya Draco Lazovsky, always thanking people for donations. It drives Daniel's crew nuts, but she still thanks. She can't turn off Pierogi moderator. Okay, so. But thank you, Daniel's crew, for the 5. I hope your Easter was amazing as well. He has risen. Which, by the way, I saw The King of Kings, which is like it's not a Disney or Pixar movie, but it's like animated like that. And it has all these like A-list celebrities. It tells the story of Jesus. And I actually like kind of started like getting teared up watching it. And I knew this story. I went to Sunday school. And I knew what was going to happen. But for some reason, like, I don't know, if you haven't seen King of Kings, I think it's a really beautiful telling of like Jesus' story without like all the bloodshed and the gruesomeness. Like they kind of take out, it's not like Passion of the Christ or whatever, but I don't know, it hits on the right feels. Like it's a good way to get yourself in touch. Like you got to remember Jesus is the reason for the season, and regardless of whatever you believe in, I do think having faith in something, even if it's not Jesus or God, maybe you could just have faith in the universe or energies or vibes or the way that things like move around. I think it's so important for your mental health. Like I just, it's like Carrie Underwood says, Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hand, because I don't want to hold whatever she says. I'm coming home. Oh, no, sorry. That's a good song, though. Jesus, take the wheel is a great song. Let's see, who else? I know we had Sarah Nona Little said she's in lurk mode. Thank you, Sarah, for being here. 00 Core, also, good to see you back. I know that you were here for our playthrough of Resident Evil 9, which, by the way, I've been having a great time with. We're going to finish that next time I go live. I was thinking about doing it tonight, but I was like, all right, everybody's kind of probably like sick of the games and just wants to have like a stream where we could sit down and talk. So But I could do video games all the time. But the cool thing about video games is I could just fire them suckers up and go live, which I think I kind of want to start doing. Because I've been playing like a Far Cry 5. I started playing Far Cry New Day. Those games are so much fun. I'd like to go back and play like all the Far Cry series. I'm a huge fan of that franchise. I think it's incredibly underrated. And they did New Day is a sequel to Far Cry 5, which is like one of my favorite games of all time. Because the guys that are the actors in those in that game do such a great job. Like I wish if you could get Academy Award for a performance, then the guy who plays John Seed in Far Cry 5 deserves one because he was so good, so freaking good. And he comes back in New Day and it's so awesome. I'm just having an absolute blast playing it. So Zero, he will never just call you Zero. Zero. Should I just call him Zero? Is that what I want some slop. I want some slop. The piggies want their slop. Got to give them the slop. I love lamb, but $100 for a leg of lamb. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know why. Anyway, that was roll call. We're going to hold off on hot topics till Phallic gets here later. You want slop? We're going to give you slop. So we're going to get right into main event tonight. So let me get everything set up there. So I'm going to go to my Discord. And you said that you put the stuff that you want to watch in Lately's inbox. So let's take a look here. I'll be here for a while driving all the way up to Big Bear. Also, Daniel's crew. Daniel's crew is like relax maxing. Is that a thing? I like it. If it's not, that should be a thing. Relax maxing. I dig it. I dig it. Everybody should be relax maxing. Man, Daddy Media late. It's tardy for the party, but you know what? My man rides or dies when I'm killing zombies and I'm kicking ass and taking names. So I love to see it. What's up, man, Daddy? Good to see you, man. Hope your Easter was awesome. Okay. I know it's around here somewhere. It's not the I haven't looked through my stuff in a while. So Blue Jay's been a busy bee. She has the end of Tectone. Roger put record labels are shutting down my channel and YouTube is letting. Davey504 is like such. I mean, I love the guy. He's like that guy who plays bass. He's like incredibly funny. But every single channel title he has is like ultimately clickbait. A TED Talk from Rogero says, why are people starting to sound like ChatGPT? Is that something that's really happening? Are people starting to sound like ChatGPT? Sarah has Ruins of Opulence, the brand that Walmart destroyed, the fall of Rubbermaid Empire. That's interesting. That could be a fun one day because I everything used to be Rubbermaid. So you're telling me that Walmart killed Rubbermaid? That's nuts. Okay, so here it is. Parlo and internet adjacent, the Cinderella curse. So I'm not familiar with this story at all. And so this is gonna be like my first time going through all this. So it's an hour long. Shouldn't take us well, I don't know. I'm a jabberjaws. I'm a freaking jabberjaws, bro. What do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? Big time jabberjolly. Let me just make sure that the reaction. No, I need to set this up here. Oh, I also need to go to studio mode so that I can set it up without it randomly jumping back to the other thing. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so this was set up for gameplay. And we don't want that. Chat is there. Note is there. Video capture is there. And an HD60. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful for special skies. So Blue Jay's been asking very patiently for me to cover this. Blue Jay is an OG. Cantaloupe wants some slop. It only makes sense that we're going to cover this tonight. All right. Let's get ready for some why is it loading so long? Stop loading.
bought from some website
Okay,
for
hang
probably
on.
too much.
Okay,
This has
are
been
you guys hearing
described
it?
as many things. Big, sparkly, purple. But this is a modern-day doomsday charm,
need
a
to
harbinger
fix
of
this so that
chaos.
it's,
In the last 4 months, this toy has brought on the end of not only the careers of 2 YouTubers, but also the
Hang on, I'm trying to, I want to get it to look decent on the stream here. Nope, not like that. Okay, I'm doing it on the wrong computer, that's why. Okay, there it is. Alright. We'll do it live! F it! We'll do it live. Okay, I think that'll work. I just don't want to, I don't want to cut off the video. Professional streamer, guys, do not try this at home. Alright, let's get back into it!
So I tell you again, traveler, tread carefully, lest ye enter Cinderella's palace.
I see, is that Himpleton and that's Dickers? Okay, so I know some people involved in this drama. It should be interesting.
Alright, let's meet the players. The 3 main figures of this entire debacle are internet adjacent, Paulo, and
By the way, shout out to Toastify because he's like one of the few guys left that are still like really focusing heavy on like good content around internet drama, where he makes like really good documentaries like that are retrospectives on dramas that have happened. So shout out to Toastify, does great work.
these people, Paulo is probably the guy you've heard of. He was the big man on campus, owner of a channel of over 600,000 subscribers, your one-stop shop for daily Roblox drama. Stubborn to a T and persistent through humiliation. As a result, his lack of knowing when to stop has made him the target of some very insane trolls. Coming into this situation,
It's loud compared to me. Of course it is. Of course it is. How's that? Is this better?
can only describe as some sort of biblical plague. He had set aside months of his life to make an expose on Pyrocynical. Even if you told him the expose was too long for people to actually care, Paulo stuck by his guns as usual, and started fighting with literally every person who
even?
disagreed.
Should be
But
even
soon
now.
he had guns in his face, mostly after
I can
messaging a
always turn
17-year-old
myself
on
up.
Discord, trying to get some ass in a hotel in Liverpool.
What is with
But
people
without
and hitting up minors? Down the video feed by 2 decibels. Yeah, hopefully that fixed it, because I know you guys are a little delayed in the chat, so I'll just keep an eye out and see if you guys come around to let me move this over here so that I can see the chat more easily while I'm watching. Oh, trolls, well, I like them. I don't understand why people still think it's a good idea to try to hit up minors, man. I just don't know what goes through their minds. It's like people are just waiting for you to mess up and message a minor, and it's like scary how often it occurs, right? I just don't understand how you could be attracted to a child. I just don't. I mean, I guess minors, like if it's like 17 and close to 18 and she looks like a woman, maybe you can convince, okay, well, she looks like she's 20. Maybe you could sell me on that idea. That doesn't make it okay to message them now. But 14? No, that's still, it's barely a, you know, she's only like, it's not even in high school yet. Wait, you go into 9th grade around like 14, 15, right? Something like that. But it's definitely happening at an alarming rate and very creepy, to say the least. I dated a girl who told me how many men actually like hit her up and she's like slept with at 17. And I was like, what the hell? She goes, most men would not don't even like care. And I'm like, yeah, sorry, no, that would not, unless I was like 18 or 19. That's the only way that I'd probably sleep with a 17-year-old was when I was 18 or 19. But no, not if you're like an older fella and you're trying to, you know, cruise or peruse for some like jail. I wouldn't even know if that's jailbait. That's just straight up pedo shit right there. Far too often. Yeah, it's happening far too often.
even what they sound like, Paulo stumbled his way into messaging a 12-year-old in disguise. That
God.
caused cops at his door, a disown from his parents, and vigilantes.
As if 14 wasn't bad enough. Now you got to go to 12, dude. This is not starting off strong. This is not starting off. Parla. And then they're making videos about Pyro Cynical. and his whole thing, crazy.
That brings us to Internet Adjacent. No, not Internet Anarchist, that's a different guy. Also known as Wolf.
Blue Jay, do you think that's happening more often, or that it's being exposed more than before? I think it's definitely something that's probably been a problem for a long time, and we're just people are looking for content, people are looking to get you, and now it's being exposed more. So that's a good point. I don't want to say that people are all of a sudden doing this more. I think this has always been a huge problem. I just think that we're calling it out more, and now you have channels that are dedicated to like playing the bait thing. Yeah, and it could be both, right? So I definitely think that this stuff has been a problem for a long time, especially like in the 70s and 60s. I'm sure it's been going on forever, right? But with like predators have more access to these kids now, and so it could increase with the use of the internet, and we're catching it more because we're more knowledgeable. But I do think it's like both kind of work with each other. So as more people have more options to try to reach out to these kids, it would definitely increase the number of people that are trying to do it. It may have not done it in public. Like they feel more comfortable sitting behind their computer hitting on a minor. So I definitely think that it meshes together, and both are definitely factors in why this is becoming an even bigger problem.
Old furry, also proficient in the art of commentary slop, having built his own career on daily commentary videos. Also a man who's covered Parasynical and Parlo's document. Is that how they met? Probably not, because despite covering his work, Parlo and Internet Adjacent have been getting hot and heavy in each other's DMs for a while. Is that compromising Internet Adjacent's neutrality and fair coverage of a topic if he's trying to the guy who is positively covering online? Of course, but that's the breach of journalistic ethics you need when you're aiming for the 20k subscriber mark. Not a remarkable guy before this, but he does have a pass in the furry community. More on that later. Finally, we have Zillow, who will be calling Avalon for most of this video.
Community.
Despite being younger than both of them, Avalon works as the channel manager for Parlo, Internet Adjacent, and a couple others. Now you may be asking yourself, channel manager? What does bro even do? Well, it's about taking care of demonetization, copyright strikes. He even says he optimizes SEO and thumbnails. Gotta say, I don't know how an 18-year-old whose only prior experience on YouTube is posting boy kisser memes has the golden eye for SEO.
Fair point. Now, SEO is something that you definitely have to learn over time. There's definitely tips that you can do to kind of like start with you. So SEO is search engine optimization. It's how you get your videos pushed out more. So if like there's certain keywords or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. It's kind of off topic.
The timeline from both Parlo and Wolfgang's Google documents. Don't worry, we will get to how they posted them, but for something like this, with both parties giving endless responses, we really need a reliable timeline. From October 11th to October 15th, 2025, Parlo was planning to meet with Internet Adjacent in an Airbnb in North London. We don't need to get into the preceding pillow talk and how we got into the situation, we just need to establish that Parlo and Internet Adjacent were very fond of each other and wanted to be more intimate. So Internet Adjacent paid for the Airbnb and Parlo paid for the plane ticket.
How did all these how did all this inbox between these two get like released? Did someone find these, or did one party release them to try to get back at the other party? I'm just always curious how these private conversations end up public like this.
And takes the tube to Willesden. Have you all made it? At Internet Adjacent. I'm going to make you blow as quick as humanly possible.
God.
You have no idea. Okay, YouTube, he's talking about blowing on his food because it's hot. Okay? Please? Well, actually...
Nice try, Toastify. Nice try. We know. We know. If you know, you know.
I want to do it shortly after I get there or right when I arrive. I'm hungry and I need to eat.
Jesus.
Now, contrary to common sense, Parlo is not referring to gobbling on Internet Adjacent's hog. Well, he might be doing a double entendre, but also he hadn't eaten in 32 hours, so he could be, all clean and ready. But when the genuine article came to his doorstep, it wasn't quite what Parlo envisioned. He suddenly wasn't down for it for whatever reason.
He probably saw him, was like, yeah, nah, bro. Not Not really feeling it. What's up with that? Like, you don't look anything like you do in your videos. Did the
was
chat
because
stop?
Wolfgang wasn't as pretty as the Discord picture showed. Welcome to Zoomer dating. Despite apparently not wanting to get down to town with Wolfgang, Paulo said he felt obliged to fulfill expectations, and well, you know, they got started. Sometime later,
I think we lost the chat. I don't know why it's not working anymore. Someone type something. See if it comes up. If I type, it's automatically gonna come up. But don't be flirty online. It'll be used if you fall out. That's good. True, sweet. You're absolutely right. Okay, I think that means that the chat's still working. Hope to God it's still working.
while again, getting out some protection. According to who you believe, Paulo said yes, then said he was too tired, or
Okay,
Wolfgang
Blue Jay,
got it
it's
out
working.
to pressure
Thank you.
Paulo, and he declined. Either way, Wolfgang made the genius move to instead leave the protection on the shelf. And by this,
God.
he does not mean that he left the pack on the shelf and put the now opened one in the bin. No. The opened one stayed on the shelf for the entire trip. The most that happened is that Paulo had a ballroom dance with Wolfgang's purple sparkly Cinderella, brought all the way from America. Along with the wrapper, the Cinderella stayed up on the shelf. Paulo also
Is Cinderella like a sex toy? Is that 96? Is that when you're not agreeing and you're not having fun? It's like your backs are turned to each other. We want 69, not getting it. You're getting 96, bro. We don't like it. We don't like you.
was a rogue finger. I can't do this, man. And Paulo says he did not want this rogue finger. Wolfgang denies this and said that Paulo did
There's
give
Himpleton.
affirmative verbal consent. And
Good
that
man.
was the end of that. Instead of getting filled up in the Airbnb, Paulo got filled up at the KFC, or wherever they went. Five Guys? I don't know. The next day, Paulo, Wolfgang, and Avalon headed out to London. Wolfgang
remember
Bueller's
that
day out
Disney
was pretty
classic either.
eventful, going to the centre of London, play fighting a 17-year-old friend in Hyde Park, and throwing up on himself. There was also a moment later where Internet Adjacent took a picture of them kissing in bed without Paulo knowing, and then sent it round to friends, also without
Wait, okay, so they originally didn't smash, but then they started making out. I guess after a couple beers, everybody starts to look good.
The next day, October 13th, is where things truly begin to fall apart. During some time in the evening, Paulo and Avalon were chilling in a living room. Wolfgang wanted to join them, but had to keep going back and forth between his bedroom and the living room. He had to charge his phone, and the outlet in the main room wasn't working. Or at least that's his story. According to Paulo, he kept going back and forth to try and coerce or seduce him into his room every time. For a while, Paulo was doing the Chad move of just playing Minecraft and writing his parasynical document. But eventually, Paulo did go into Wolfgang's room, and, well, you know, they had fun. Internet Adjacent
do
says
want
they'd
my
agreed on
PP
it before,
sucked.
and
My
it happened
God.
naturally. Paulo says he was pressured into this. This leads to the last major incident during this whole thing.
Do you want me to F you before or after the club? Before, I think. All right, just let me know whenever, and I can go change. Do you want me to change and we can do stuff? Down to head out for a bit. I want to chill for now on MC. All right, that's the text document screen.
The three
Cinderella
planned
is
on
a
meeting a
dude?
friend in London to go
Oh, a
clubbing,
D.
but obviously
A
they all
dildo.
needed to go for a
Okay.
shower. Paulo says he went for that shower, only to have Wolfgang
Like
come
Pink
into
Buddy.
the bathroom mid-shower, get into the shower, and offer to rub soap on his back. Paulo was seemingly huddled away from him, and reluctantly agreed to rub soap on Wolfgang's back. Wolfgang denies all this and says they just both hopped in the shower to save time, and Paulo didn't do his back.
Yeah, wait. Is Cinderella a guy, or I thought Cinderella was like a toy. I'm confused now. Is this? I think this is a guy and a girl, right? So Internet Mark or whatever her name is a girl. It's not okay. So Cinderella's a toy. Okay, I got that part. Okay, wait. So, exactly what? Talking through messages, it was going to be, yeah, obviously the minute you have a falling out, these things come flying out. People cannot wait to release this shit when they get into a fight with someone. So is So is the internet person a guy? So this is two guys? Two furry guys? We need some clarification. We need some clarification, Blue Jay. Is this two bros? No, Parlo and Internet Jason are both Oh, God. Hey, if that's your thing. If that's your thing, I don't got nothing to say, okay? We don't yuck people's yum. If you're into dudes, you're into dudes. Whether you're a girl into dudes or a dude into dudes. That's your... we don't kink shame, okay?
In London, one of the first things he wanted was to do it in the shower. So this response is a little muted for my liking. According to
it's
Internet
hygienic.
Jason, by the time they came out, Avalon had already gone to the train station. He might have gotten jealous of them and stormed out, I'm really not sure. Paolo then started to cry and told Wolfgang to off. He went looking for Avalon whilst Wolfgang fell asleep. During this, we know that Avalon and Paolo had a conversation. We don't know what happened in this conversation, but we know that when Wolfgang woke up, Paolo was secretly recording him and admitted he didn't feel very good about their encounters.
When we did stuff, I felt rather pressured to do it. I just felt kind of pressured to do stuff for you because I didn't want to make you feel upset if I didn't do anything.
Oh, this is such bullcrap, dude. This is... You can't say this after having all these text messages where you're like, I cannot wait to get my hands on you. I don't know. It just seems like you're having regrets and now you're just trying to set someone up. I don't know who either of these people are. I'm just doing this from a strictly based on outsider perspective.
You know when it comes to this stuff.
It's too much drama for everybody. This is like
I know,
unemployed.
But I felt afraid that if saying
Blue Jay always brings the most unemployed shit ever, and I love it.
spent about 1,000 on that ticket, but regarding the shower stuff, I was like saying I do you want to have a shower first before after me? I'm sorry. And then regarding like stuff, you like ripped. You were like, oh, do you want to do it now? Do you want to do it now?
Yeah, and then you said sure, and I took. And then you're like, no. I'm like, okay, I put it back.
Why would I say that?
Thank you, Daniel Screw.
I feel like it was rushed a little too much, you feel me?
Was it? Wait, wasn't this one of the people who said, do you want to do it right away, or do you want to do it like, and you want to get to know each other? You want to just get at it the minute we see each other, or do you want to... Wait, isn't that... Do you want to just not say hi and just immediately just start making out? Because I don't know. This is so strange. I definitely feel like this person is not liking how the interaction was going, and now they're just trying to be like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get... This is when you... If you ever... And first off, I don't like date anybody that's like... I don't know. That I'm internet friends with. I just kind of businessy decision that I do. But like I don't know. I feel like this is a prime reason why you don't do that shit. You know?
I just feel like sometimes, I don't think you intend for it, but sometimes you just push in, it puts a lot of stress on me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean
As soon as Avalon got their things and left, both parties geared up for war. I can guarantee that as soon as Paolo walked out that door, the phone hit his hand like Mjolnir with Google Docs already open. Both Wolfgang and Paolo began talking to close friends and also commentary YouTubers, not even commentary YouTubers they knew well.
Yeah, not the cops. We're not gonna talk. We got no time to talk to cops. We need to go to Turkey Tom. That's where we need to go. Like, we want to get revenge on Shower Man. We need to get to the commentary YouTubers. We need to bury this guy.
Game of telephone, with 3 people caught in the middle as liaisons. These 3 people were A-Space, Samuel, and Himpleton. Over the next few weeks, these 3 heard all the disgusting details from both sides regarding the fabled Airbnb. They all noted issues with both sides of the situation. Paolo was so stubborn, unable to concede on pretty much anything, to the point that most people talking to him just gave up. You can see this from his document, where he frames normal conversations into, actually whilst I was enthusiastic, in reality I was crying and shaking and my pants. His framing of situations and omissions omissions of detail to make it sound worse kept coming up. Paolo privately retold the story of Wolfgang's play fight with the 17-year-old, but left out that it was a play fight and the 17-year-old was a friend of his, so it sounded like Wolfgang just fought some random kid in London. Meanwhile, Internet Adjacent was suspicious and unreliable, pushing his own allegations as if it was some new hot story. Apparently the versions of his story that he gave to Ace.
You know what? I gotta say, Himpleton, there's no drama that is not low enough for Himpleton. He's just like, yeah, you got the deets. Is this good content? He's very content brained. And I feel bad because I do know that he's kind of just doing like a whole dump now of all stuff with like Jar. Like you can go through and listen to all of his calls with Jar now. But Himpleton's a good video editor. Like he just needs to get back to making videos like he was doing, instead of like getting into like the weeds with all this shit. I mean, like I still talk about drama. Obviously, I'm doing it right now, but like it cannot be your bread and butter. Like this is fun. Like this should be like fun once in a while. Like, oh my god, look at these crazy people. Look at these crazy ass motherfuckers. But like, I don't know. I feel like Himpleton, if he talked about like something more like mainstream, he'd probably do a lot better too, I think. That's why like I've kind of drifted off from doing like straight drama, and I talk about things that I'm just interested in now, like skating or monster trucks or whatever it is that I'm into that week. And then like I just save like the drama stuff for like the live streams, because this stuff is entertaining. One, it's entertaining because like you want to learn how to watch out to like not get yourself in these situations in the first place. Like obviously these two were thinking with the wrong head, and then that head you don't think with, because it always ends up getting you in a really messy situation like this one. And then when the little head is drained and not needing the love anymore, the big head's like, okay, we listened to him, now what? You happy now? You happy with what we did? Because I feel shameful, and we're gonna need to do something, like go to Himpleton about it. I do like Himpleton though. He's always been a good guy. He's always been a good man to me. He's never done anything wrong. He's always been nice. One of the first guests I ever had on my streams too. So shout out Himpy.
Contradictory to one another. According to Himpleton, Wolfgang lied about prior accusations at a music festival, when in reality it was the furry convention Anthrocon. Internet Adjacent began leaking the story to other YouTubers and used them as leverage for some sort of confrontation call. Yet, mutual friends of both parties urged them for peace, and although both people were ready to release something, neither of them actually wanted to do it in fear of what the other person's document would do. Mutually assured destruction with Google Doc.
Can we just talk about that poor dog wearing a Pokemon thing? He looks super uncomfortable.
Himpleton grew tired of the content blueballing, but any release was looking less and less likely, especially when the management company intervened. Yes, Paolo, Avalon, and Internet Adjacent weren't just random friends online. Paolo and Wolfgang were signed to the same management company, and Avalon was a manager. Obviously for the company this was an impending disaster, so Avalon and the owner, Artica Snowpaw, Disney-ass name by the way, organized a call with Paolo and Wolfgang. And as all recollections went, this was a pretty productive call. Both parties were angry at each other, but agreed to settle it for reputational reasons. An NDA was even being set out. Mission accomplished.
Goonin'
Yet,
in.
no
What's
amount
up,
of
man?
careful middle management can account for the devil on the shoulder. The group chat of Ace, Sam, and Himpleton got wind of the call after it happened, and got a lot more than they were even expecting. Avalon sent Samuel a screenshot saying that he didn't have full power over Paolo as a business manager. Despite his warnings, Paolo may continue with the document. Was this actually his intention? We don't know for sure, and neither did anyone else. The message certainly looked bad enough, and Himpleton, being the crafty little fellow that he is, leaked this to Wolfgang. Without much deliberation, Internet Adjacent decided the choice had already been made. Without messaging anyone else, Wolfgang soon released his document. Seeing this, Himbleton then went to Parlo. Parlo freaked out and dropped his response, making this whole situation public. So Himbleton got his content. And to be fair, he's very honest and upfront about the fact that this was for drama farming. I can't hate an honest man. And whilst it's easy to blame him for this coming out, this was a very avoidable scenario. The fact that all these big people put their stock in a small drama streamer who they didn't even know that well is insane. Even with this message.
Well, Himbleton does, I will say Himbleton's very active in getting himself out there and getting stories. Like, you can't take that away from him. The guy's hustle is really good. I mean, he was working with who was he working with? I can't remember that guy's name for a little while. I don't know why I can't think of his name, but why do people put everything online? Nothing is private. Well, okay. Let's just be clear. These are not normal people, Daniel's crew, okay? These are habitually online people, and they tend to live, die, and are reborn on the internet. And yeah, I can understand, like, him, putting everything into Himbleton, but Himbleton has connections. He had connections to Lyrics, and I'm guessing they figured if they go to Himbleton, maybe Himbleton will go to Lyrics, or go to some bigger channel, and then it'll just float upwards, because that's typically how these stories work. Like, if it's a good story and it's pretty entertaining, like, a small creator will find it and then put something out, and then bigger creators that know of this person's work will pick it up. So I'm guessing that's why they went to Himbleton. But Hamilton's, I don't know. He's been in like all kinds of. Oh my god, I almost remembered what his name was for a second, but now I can't. Now I can't remember what it was.
Diffused
True,
everything,
Mad Daddy.
but instead we got this. In both of their documents, Parlo and Internet Adjacent recount their separate versions of what happened between them. They also brought up other incidents and points against each other from different times. Parlo has a lot of these. He brings up Wolfgang's weird behavior around Avalon just before and after he turned 18. He brings up his debate with Wolfgang about what furry is morally right. The main thing he brings up is Anthrocon 2024. This was a past situation accusing Wolfgang of SA, among other things. The story as I understand it is that Wolfgang goes to Anthrocon and is hanging out with some fellow furries. One of them is scrolling through gay furry Tinder looking for a one-night stand. Wolfgang notices, offers to be the one-night stand.
I'm not shocked. Can we just be honest? Like, I'm not shocked there's a gay furry Tinder. Okay, there's a dating site dedicated to gay furries. I definitely am not shocked to hear that. I think everyone wants to be a star until they don't want to be known. Yeah, I think it's always fun. But the problem is like if you get big and you have notoriety like this, there's always going to be someone looking to take you out. Like, everybody loves you at first, like if they're a fan or whatever. But the minute you get like romantically involved with them, and then if that shit goes south, they're absolutely going to try to destroy your career. It happens every time. You can almost like count on it.
The whole trip was.
Oh, is that Fally? Is Fally in the house? Yeah, we're doing Parlo and Internet Adjacent, the Cinderella Curse. It says Cinderella is like it's like two bros, and they're furries, and they fell in love online. And they met. No, they met, and then they didn't like each other anymore after they met. So one's exposing the other one. And the Cinderella Curse is the fact that the sex toy is like I guess it's like a curse. So. Oh, hang on. I don't think you guys can hear her. Now I'm worried because for some
no, they can't.
Because for some reason, I can only have my mic stuff go through my my mic's going through desktop audio stuff, which it doesn't typically do that. I don't know why.
I didn't want to interrupt the main topic, so I just wanted to make a little comment to let you know I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you could sit back and watch. It's interesting. It's interesting. And then after we're done, we can do your hot topics.
Okay.
All right. Cobain's. Okay, now I put that back like that so that we're not getting like that crazy feedback sound. All right, back to the drama. Hang on, I'll put it in. I'll put it in a. Wait, no, I can't do that. All right, we'll have to just stick with what we got right now for the sake of the stream.
hands, hands on knees, trying to kiss. So yeah, that's the essay, but the situation does at least show that Wolfgang may have an issue with boundaries. His issues with attachment were certainly true with Parlo. Wolfgang showed off how obsessed he was with Parlo by calling him future boyfriend in his phone contact. And sometime later, he also admitted to a mutual friend called Alex Farron that he wanted to have kids with Parlo. Yep, you heard that right. Little green kids running around with his Roblox trad boy wife.
So weird.
What is the story, man? Why? You wanted to have kids with Paul? Whilst I don't know if Wolfgang was guilty of the Anthracon accusations, his reaction to them was very strange. He also apparently baited his claims that I hate talking about, especially when the accused actually went off.
That's a bit of a flex, the fact that it says follow back on Internet Adjacent. That means Internet Adjacent's following Toastify, but Toastify's not following Internet Adjacent back. The aftermath was a few people joining Paul to tell us Wolfgang was at the hardware store looking for a hose to blank with. I haven't actually listened to the audio that someone captured because I found it too disturbing. These people need to touch grass more than anybody else has probably needed to touch grass.
The only reason I mentioned this is because Internet Adjacent did a similar thing with Parlo. Wolfgang expressed to Alex Farron that he felt very upset because Parlo hadn't talked with him for ages. A few days later, he ended up in the hospital, and sent Parlo a picture of him on a hospital bed with his psych ward socks on. It definitely looks guilt-trippy, especially with no caption or message added on. In comparison to Parlo, Wolfgang did not bring up any other points. Except one, and it's an important one to pay attention. Remember how this whole trip started with Parlo flying over Wolfgang to the UK? Well, that is interesting, considering how Parlo was running a GoFundMe at the exact same time, titled Please Help. What exactly was this GoFundMe for, you ask? Well, you know, basic amenities like rent, food, and bills. And yeah,
Rent, dude, you cannot make a GoFundMe for rent, food, and bills. I'm sorry. Get a fucking job. That's not what GoFundMe's for. GoFundMe is for, like, if you get in a car accident or something. Not because you don't want to get a job and don't want to pay your rent, can't afford your food, and don't want to pay your monthly bills. That is not on your audience to do that. I don't care who you are. Get a job like the rest of us. I have a full-time job to pay my bills with so that I don't have to sit here and harass you guys to donate. And you can just sit back. We can all just have a good time. It's like this happens so much. So much. These people who dream. And this guy's got like 500,000 followers on YouTube. You telling me this guy can't afford rent, food, and monthly bills and people actually gave him money for it? I mean, granted, we know what it was really for. It was to fly that dude out so they could bang him in the shower. But still, not cool. Not cool. And this is a great way to like make sure that nobody trusts you again. I cannot think of an easier way to destroy your credibility than creating a GoFundMe to pay for your rent, food, and monthly bills. Much like yeah, I mean, maybe stop smoking grass. Yeah, I don't know. They probably do smoke weed. They seem like weed smokers to me. Should we bang? Should we bang the minute that you come into the room, or should we wait? And then they bang, and he goes, you really pressured me to do. Did I? Because you were really wanting it in those texts. And then you saw me, and then you were like, maybe I'm going to need a couple shots for this one. Gonna need a couple of shots.
GoFundMe, he'd spent over $1,000 on a plane ticket and another $1,000 on a gaming laptop. Whilst it's obvious Internet Adjacent uses this as a blatant distraction, the reveal of Parlo's payments does put forward a good question. Parlo had been over, left for dead, dissed and forgotten. They'd kicked him out of his house, the police were at his throat, things had gotten so bad that he'd raised a GoFundMe for basic food and bills. So why at the same time was he flying over another person, spending about a month's finances just for leisure, a love affair?
Because he wanted to get his pickle wet.
Feeling rather happy about the nuke he had just dropped, Internet Adjacent decided to jump onto Himpleton's stream. After 3 hours of going through both documents, Himpleton undeafened, and Internet Adjacent was ready for questions, while still at work. To be clear, Himpleton is not at all armed with questions and gets caught flat-footed, but he still manages to make Wolfgang sweat. The questions about his arguments and mental health start to cut through.
How about that part where Parlo, like, shows that you were saying to a mutual, the only time that Parlo ever responds to you is when you're upset, and
that is what it felt like to me, at least personally. That's exactly what it felt like. That may not be true, but
so does that
is what
explain
it
why
felt
you
like to
sent
me.
him that picture when you were in the hospital?
No, that was just me going to the hospital and being like,
You know what? As much as Himpleton's been involved in these bigger channels like Jar and you know, who else was he in? He got a shout out in another person's video, but I forget which one it was. But he gets randomly brought up in a lot of these different big time YouTubers videos. You'd think that this would help grow his channel. You know, he should be probably bigger than he's at right now.
in the hospital, so I'm not going to be messaging much.
I mean, that might be easier to believe if you didn't just send him the picture, no text or explanation or anything. Wolfgang really starts to crumble when Himpleton begins pressing him on the kissing picture claim.
Did you send the picture of you making out with Parlo to other people?
I do not believe so. I absolutely don't. I can't think of a single person that I would have sent that to. If there's an example of me doing it, then I'll apologize for it, because yeah, that is. But
well, how do you not know?
I don't. I wouldn't remember something like that.
What do you?
That's why I'm saying.
Why wouldn't you remember
if there's-
something like that?
How would I remember like doing that? I don't.
What
I don't
are you
know.
talking about? Like, do you not? What do you mean? Like, how would you not remember that?
I don't. I don't know what you want me to say. So that's why I'm saying if there is an instance of me doing
Drugs.
it, then Parlo can send it to me and I'll apologize to him for it. Because yeah, that is.
This is such a strange response.
Sounds like
saying
more fun
I
than
didn't
I've
do
had in
this
years.
unless there's proof of me.
Well, just become a furry, Mad Daddy, and then you'll get all this. You'll get involved in all this. I'm sure. What would your everybody put in the chat what your furry animal would be? Mine would. I don't know. What would mine be? I always kind of thought foxes were cool. I guess maybe I'd be a fox, something like that. But put in the chat what your furry animal is.
Sorry for that. You know, maybe you should have.
Oh, thank you, Mad Daddy. Gifted Blue Jay a membership. Check it out. Do you guys remember the Blue Jay lottery? It was like the most I ever made in a single month on YouTube. Was everybody trying to get Blue Jay membership, and then just people would just keep buying memberships, and not one person got Blue Jay until it was like deep into the contest, and Mad Daddy drops one, and he's like, "There you go, got it."
The document against him before he went on, seeing that there was already proof of something he's denying.
So that's you with an unnamed person. You say this was an hour ago. I don't
Which
know
we do
what
need to
this
do
is.
better
We
member
were
stuff.
making out. Oh, I see.
That's very of me, and I apologize for that, Parlo.
And you just don't remember
I
that?
will. Yeah, no, I have zero. I do not. It's like I said, like I'm not like a perfect person. Like if there are.
I'm not a perfect person. Did he really just quote that song?
I'm fully willing to apologize.
Daniel's crew. Definitely double this. Definitely double that. I don't even think the alerts are playing, unfortunately. 13 months. Thank you, Daniel's crew. One of the biggest supporters we got on the channel. Love you to death. You get special treatment. Just gonna be honest, you get special treatment. I always like give her a personal message, like we're going live. Make sure she knows my schedule. But thank you so much. Sweet Goss says I did. Hang on. We're starting to get some phallic, some moose. That's actually a good one because you can hunt it by all like the weirdos. Daniel's Cruise and Orca. That's a good one. I don't think I've ever seen any orca furries, but I guess that because orcas aren't really furry, right? Is it like a requirement to be furry, like a furry creature? No. I'll drop 5 more if I see clouds with rain. Yeah, there's no alert sound. That's because it's on the desktop. And well, okay. This are you guys getting double audio now? Like, are you getting 2 mics? Let me know. If you're not, then I'll keep it up. But that's where like where the alert sounds are. That's where phallic is. But I'm worried because like now I see two sources coming through, and I'm worried that that's like making it echo. But if it's not echoing, then we'll just keep it up, and then we'll be good. In the meantime, no, it's not. It's not echoing. Okay, if it's not echoing, wait. Blue Jay says yes, it is echoing. What is it? Are we echoing or are we not echoing? What's that sound like? I mean, that probably got rid of the echo. But how is the audio? I forget what filter I had on here. I wonder if I could put the filters on here that have so that gets rid of that background noise. Where is it? You could just wear ears. Zero says yes, it's echoing. Yeah, I figured it was. I don't know why this randomly started playing through my desktop audio, but I don't know why that happened. All right, hang on. I'm just looking at the filters I have here, so I can just add the one that. All right, so it must be noise gate. I think is the one that gets rid of that shit. So let me add noise gate here. Oh, and this one has a big gain on it too, up to like 6, 7 decibels. All right, add it noise gate. Now what? Now I just gotta make sure I got the right numbers. So I gotta go peek at the other one. 15, 198, 156. I want it to match the other one. 15, 8, and 1. Okay. Alright, hopefully, okay, that should get rid of some of that background fuzz. So hopefully everything sounds good now. Hopefully it all sounds good. And now you guys can hear phallic again. Yay! And you can hear the alerts. Yay! Hopefully it doesn't like mess anything up though. We'll try it. We'll try it out. We'll see what happens. Back to Cinderella.
And like you were receiving affirmative yeses in those encounters specifically. Is
Yes,
what you're saying as well.
I was like, do you want to go in here and do something? And he's like, yeah, sure.
After 30 more minutes of being pressed, mostly on the stuff about Avalon, Wolfgang starts to get a little tetchy. He begins complaining about how the viewers are not taking these allegations 100% seriously, and why they're instead asking him if he was gay or how big Cinderella was. Truly troubling times here. Eventually, Internet Adjacent just leaves the call. He tells Himpleton this is just because his work break is over and he's busy again.
Anymore.
But as we're about to learn, that's not true. Because instead of making these poor people their pizzas, Wolfgang runs to the stream of Dickers.
Master Toothpick!
Really? A drama about
Good to
two
see you,
men
man.
making sweet man love? And the guy to analyze the whole operation is gonna be Dickers? Dickers, another YouTube drama streamer with around 2,000 subscribers, hadn't even made his way through either document before Internet Adjacent called in to explain his side and take questions.
It's because these people just want to get on these streams. Oh, you're going to talk about my story? Like, I want to get on it. I need to talk to you. I wouldn't be shocked if Internet Adjacent showed up here. I don't think he will, though. It's still there. I'm not big enough. People don't, like, send it around. Sounds good? All right, cool. People don't send my stuff around enough to, like, for someone to get noticed. But if I do see Internet Adjacent pop up in the YouTube, I'm going to be shocked. This is... I mean, Dickers is kind of notable. He gets like good viewership. I still hear the reverb in his voice, but it sounds normal. I don't know. I have the effects off, so hopefully it's not too bad.
Start posing his thoughts on the leaks recording from the Airbnb, and it was clear the same thing was going to happen again. Except this time, Paolo was watching and poised to call in. Let's pause for a second, because this is probably one of the dumbest...
How mad do you think Himpleton was that Paolo called into Dickers but not into Himpleton? I'm sure Himpleton was a little mad about that. I would be. I'm like, why Dickers? Why not me? What does Dickers have that I don't have?
things Paulo could have done in the situation. It's clear that all he had to do was watch Internet Adjacent bury himself. But instead of that, he jumped in to deliver the death blow. And by doing so, both of their careers had become irreparable. With Paulo coming on, he was bringing attention towards the situation, especially from his many
It kind of makes you sound slightly robotic. Well, I'm a robot. I'm a robot. I could do the robot too. I'm a pretty damn good dancer. I have my moments. I could do it. Disclaimer chat, you're watching a professional stream. That's right. Professional streamer, don't you doubt nothing. I got this on lock. Everything happens exactly the way I planned for it to happen.
Detractors, I doubt people would have even bothered to read both documents. But when both parties are live on video, giving out all these absurd details, stuff just put out there to humiliate the other person, that makes it way easier. People like to listen more than they like to look, which is why you've got this video in the background whilst you're drawing on your tablet or playing a game. Dickers' stream peaks at over 500 viewers, with Paulo and Internet Adjacent debating their allegations.
You know what? I think I know what's causing the reverb. Hang on, let me try this. Let me try this. I think I know. We have the technology. We can make it better. The $1 Million Man right there. Wait. Okay, there it is. Alright, so I think it's because I have the monitor on. So let me turn the monitor off. Now it should it shouldn't sound like that anymore. Now, can I still hear it though? No, I can't hear the video though now. Okay. So the monitor's got to be on for one of them. Monitor. Oh, wait. Hang on. Monitor. Monitor and output. Alright, what's... Okay. So now you're getting... now you're getting that. Which was the original one. Okay, what did I do? What did I do? It probably sounds better, but now I can't hear the... now I can't hear the video. Wait, I think I know why I can't hear the video. Wait, that's not even an option. Yeah, because you were getting the monitor from probably my monitor coming through the stream. But the problem is now I can't hear. Wait, hang on. Maybe I can't hear because of that.
Throwing their documents at each other.
Okay, no. Now I'm not even getting the HD60. I need the capture card to come through. What is going on here?
Live?
Yeah, because you're getting... Be a streamer, they said. It'd be fun, they said. Yeah, I got rid of the echo, but now I don't have the audio for the HD60. I can see the HD60 here. But why is it not? It won't even let me use it as a setting. Hang on. Go back into here. Oh, so HD60 is the mic 2. Is it coming through there?
The allegations
Okay,
being levied.
It is coming through there, but I just can't hear it. Alright, I think I can fix this. I don't know why this randomly changed up on me, because I had this freaking thing dialed in. And then out of nowhere, sometimes it just does whatever it wants to, and will be really strange. The mic 2 gets a monitor and output. Okay, so now I should be able to hear Dickers again. Not Dickers, but Toastify, I guess.
It's very funny to watch this debate unfold, because when would this ever
Got
happen
it.
ever in any other situation? Alongside the details we already know, there was also some new stuff added on. For example, why did Paolo's mood change so much when he saw Internet Adjacent? Well, as we know, he didn't look as nice as he did on Discord, and also he was smelly. He was smelly. He was a smelly boy. One of the most interesting moments was Internet Adjacent tampering with evidence. During the bedroom incident, Wolfgang messaged a friend named Bite saying he was trying to get Paolo into his bed. Then after this whole thing, Internet Adjacent deleted this DM.
Wait, are you guys... Wait. I got multiple... Now I got multiple things coming through again.
And flatly said the real screenshot was fake. This is an obviously implicating thing to do, and it hurt his credibility hard.
That might be
the DM?
No, I did not.
Oh. Because why would this person say take it easy
I think
after you'd said 6 hours before? That sounds fun. It seems pretty clear here that you have just gone back and deleted a message.
I'm glad we got through 20 minutes of this video and of me talking, probably like multiple hours of streaming with echo, only for us now to figure out make it sound better. Falk, say something.
Hello.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I could still hear you if you needed to talk. All right, cool. Let's go.
I guess I might. Wait.
Very meticulously, by the way. That was the one single message deleted. Wonder why.
As for Paolo, despite all the arguments that he had, there was one thing he couldn't escape.
So, I had my GoFundMe linked to my account, but I didn't complete a couple...
Yeah, actually, I already have the video down, like, a lot. So, maybe instead of turning this up. Because it was, for some reason, it was, like, super loud.
Steps until weeks after the GoFundMe was originally done, and that GoFundMe was signal boosted by my goodbye video. So if I go onto my GoFundMe right now, is advertised as a GoFundMe for legal expenses and also just like food and stuff, because I don't really have a channel right now considering I've got like 2 strikes. So
this is just a lie. If you read the GoFundMe, the page itself is based around food, rent and bills, and the potential legal funds are not the primary reason. Quote, I do not ask for anything that you do not feel comfortable sending, but if you wish, all I kindly ask is a small donation to help me pay for expenses, food, rent, and other amenities in this horrible period of time. Also, with potential funds for further action I may take. Paolo's framing it here as if the GoFundMe was for a lawsuit and also food and bills, when in the GoFundMe, he's talking about potential funds. A lawsuit hadn't even existed at the time.
Paolo, do you understand how if I was a member of the public reading your
Oh my god, is that friggin' Aiden? Yeah, of course it's Aiden. All these guys gotta stick their nose in this shit.
GoFundMe, yeah, rent, food, and monthly bills, and it's like stipulated that it's a horrible period of time. You need potentially
like pigeons
need funds
on bread, I swear.
Further action. Talk about your diagnoses, you being a victim, etc.
Yes, but the money from that was not used to pay for that because I only got it transferred weeks after. Because I didn't link that to my nationwide account.
Paolo just does not understand the point here. The technicalities of the situation are not what matters. Paolo probably did not spend the specific GoFundMe money directly on flying out Wolfgang. What he did was frame himself in a desperate situation, not even being able to live paycheck to paycheck and have basic amenities. At the same time, he flew his online lover out for a 3-day date. People who are crowdfunding for food don't go on holidays. Paolo's
good point, Toastify. Toastify cooking.
Getting hung up on specific details to distract from the actual criticism. In the aftermath of these streams, more and more of the Roblox audience woke up to hear the news. And for Paolo, all the stars aligned at the exact wrong time. At some point, Paolo and Wolfgang were going to release a joint response, yet it was very obvious they disagreed on so much, and by now this was out of their hands. Paolo was constantly fighting with people in his Twitter circle. Jilted Roblox YouTubers like Alex Tanuki took this time to get their own story.
Yeah, Falk is not a member, which is freaking terrible. You know, literally on the stream, and she ain't no member. What's up with that? You don't got $5? You don't got $5 to give to your favorite creator? If you're a broke boy, just say it. I mixed two.
Oh my god.
I mixed 2 different iconic moments there. Do you know, Falk? Can you name the 2? Do you know who the creators were
Yes, the streamer that was like berating our audience because they didn't gift our tier 1 sub.
Yep.
And then Pokimane with the
Damn,
cookies.
she's good. She's freaking good, guys. That's why she's my co-host. She knows her shit. What can I say? She knows.
I'm too online.
She might be too online, but still, it comes in handy when we're doing stuff like this.
Out there and moralize about how bad this all was. This then got about 1,000,000% worse when the big Roblox drama YouTubers covered the story, namely a guy called Guamgo. Guamgo and Paolo have had a rocky history, but as of recent—
Alright, hang on. I'm gonna put this on to I'm gonna share this with Falak real quick. That's just me entering my own chat, so don't worry. This is so that I can share the video with her so she could see it. I wasn't gonna do it before because we just had we were having too many audio issues, but it should be fine now. Hopefully it doesn't play on here. But I'm not watching it, so it shouldn't matter. Okay.
they had been on good terms. With Paolo's channel on the precipice of deletion, Guamgo allowed him to upload to his channel and earn money. But seeing this controversy, he jumped ship.
If I made enough money to pay Falak, I'd pay Falak, but we don't make shit.
Meltdown doesn't even begin to describe what was happening to Paolo. He went on a 3-hour Discord stage to plead his innocence. He called into Dickers again to say that he was ending everything and blood would be on everyone's hands. In the midst of this all, one of Paolo's friends and channel manager—
How do you get to the point where you're literally gonna tell everybody you're gonna you're gonna unalive yourself? It's crazy. It's really crazy.
Mugen logged into his channel and went rogue for his own good. He posted unlisted NSFW to the channel, got a bunch of people to flag it, and with one more strike, Paolo's channel of 600,000 subscribers was gone. If you're an outsider or may have heard of Paolo a couple of times before, this whole implosion might be a bit confusing. I mean, for such a person covering all these drama situations, the GoFundMe was the way he went out. Even I was sitting there thinking this was the career ender. What about all the details of the actual allegations? But one thing I haven't spoke about in this—
Imagine getting to 600,000 subs and then you make a GoFundMe for a quick buck and that's what takes you out. That's wild. That's wild. You know how probably long it took for him to get that and how much work he had to do to get to 600,000 subs? Crazy. But you know what? You play stupid games, you just win stupid prizes.
Is that Paolo has a long history of other controversies. Either he covered the drama or he was the drama. This being on top after the dupe stuff, the Paracynical document, stuff like Homotopia was
wild,
the killer.
man, Daddy.
The straw that broke the camel's back. On November 28th, Internet Adjacent uploaded the Paolo video. At over 40 minutes long, this is an extensive response to every part of the situation. There isn't much new to say from this video, as is with all of Internet Adjacent's content. He just denies a lot of the allegations as he had done before. Yet there are some newly man-made horrors we get to see in the form of DMs. In his document, Paolo alleged Internet Adjacent pushed the idea of filming him at the Airbnb. But, as shown from Internet Adjacent's video, Paolo was well up for being on camera, in extensively horny detail. He then responds to the claims of him grooming Avalon.
The entire grooming claim is just downright false. I have been friends with Avalon for a very long time, and at no point had I ever been sexual or romantic towards him, nor was he that way towards me. We were never like that. It wasn't until after he turned 18 that Avalon started coming on to me and offering the idea of a three-way between me, him, and Parlo.
Oh my god.
After Parlo made this accusation, I actually went to Avalon and others in our friend circle to genuinely figure—
I just think of the Key and Peele skit where the guy's like, they're having a sleepover with the boys, and he's like, front, back, front, back, front, back. And like, what? No, dude. He goes, okay, you go turn this way, and then we go front, back, front, back, front. It's like, that's what I'm thinking is happening here.
Figure out what the is going on. Parlo made this claim, but was going to drop it after Avalon put pressure on him, but is now using it again because Parlo has the biggest victim complex in the world.
Internet Adjacent also made the choice to combat other allegations that people weren't really talking about. Before being exposed, Wolfgang would appear on some drama live streams. One of these was the Oplock, another YouTube drama streamer with around 2,000 subscribers. And during his look at the situation, Falji, who runs the Oplock channel, expressed some concerns about Wolfgang. Apparently, Wolfgang had tried to invite Avalon to the Oplock Discord server. The server is 18+, yet Avalon was 17 at the time, and Wolfgang was apparently trying to smuggle him in. In his video, Internet Adjacent—
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really miss... Like, I like covering this stuff, and it's certainly fun, and I love doing it because, you know, Blue Jay likes watching it and stuff and likes watching my reactions to it, but I don't miss, like, being, like, someone who's, like, deep into this shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really feel like... I don't know. I had a hard time caring about these people when I was, like, doing it, and like, seeing, like, all these, like, small YouTubers, like, that are just, like, all about, like, this drama... I don't know. It just seems weird, you know? I get it. It's crazy and it's freaking cringe and it's like the most internet thing ever. But I don't know. Like, I'm glad that I kind of like start doing other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I still enjoy doing this. Like, it's fun to watch like this shit like play out and how everybody like, you know, gets the worst side of them shown. But I'm glad that it's like all I do anymore. Because there was a while where I was, like, neck deep in this shit. Like, trying to be a drama streamer. And frankly, I just don't care anymore. Like, all these people, I'm not shocked about anything I see anymore. About, like, furries or the way that these people conduct themselves online. Like, it's not shocking to me anymore. I feel like I've seen this. Where have I seen this story before? This was, like, Jar, right? This was, like, Jar and... the person that Jar was messing around with or trying to save. Was it? No, it's not Gypsy something. Whatever that chick's name was. But it's like it's nonstop. Like just people trying to hit up minors, weird, you know, just degenerate shit.
But I interest you in everything, all of the time.
Yeah, let's go!
A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time.
Mad Daddy
Gotta
Media
love the
gifted a
internet.
Taraf 3,283 a membership.
There you go. Man, Daddy, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. I'm not sure who Taroff is, but thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Because you don't get a membership unless you've watched recently. Could be a troll. Could be not a troll. I do want to make some more random... see, here's my problem. I don't have enough time in a day anymore. Between, you know, having the girlfriend and trying to spend time there and like doing the skating stuff again and trying to just get like healthy. Like I've been drinking, I used to drink iced tea out of that thing all the time. Now I just drink water. Cinny Bear, thank you, Blue Jay. Yeah, Cinny Bear, the Cinny Bear drama. I don't know why this reminds me so much of that. But I don't know. I guess like if you are someone who watches a lot of drama streamers, not Blue Jay, obviously this doesn't count towards Blue Jay. Because Blue Jay is definitely just someone who like likes to watch the chaos. And there's of course those people who like watching just the chaos. But then there's people like if you watch a lot of drama streamers, chances are you're gonna be happy to partake in creating drama yourself. It's exactly what plays out here with Internet Jason and Parlo. But thank you so much, man, Daddy.
But I
Appreciate
interest
it.
you in
Oh,
everything,
another one!
all of the time. A little bit of everything, all of the time.
Sweet
Apathy's a tragedy
Marie
and boredom
Honeybee.
is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time.
Mad Daddy Media gifted at Sweet Marie Honeybee a membership.
I like that name. Sweet Marie Honeybee. I like it. I like it. But thank you, man, Daddy. I appreciate it, brother. I know you're trying to get phallic winner. It's hard though. It's like like you can't just buy one for someone else, and I think YouTube does that on purpose so that people will do that. So, but yeah, we'll do more membership stuff, even if it's just me like live streaming something silly, and it's just like only members content where I talk about like weird shit or I don't know, or maybe maybe the member stuff will be specifically lately's inbox stuff as like a way to be like, if you know members get their love shown or their videos watched. But again, I just need more time. I get up so early for work. And during the winter, I'm able to put out more content because we're not as like super busy at work, but now we're getting into busy season. So it's going to be even less. So I'm trying my best to like do what I can to try to make it like more. I want to keep putting out a lot of stuff. Heard EG hates Carla because she's not a member. No, I like Carla because she's over on Twitch. My only Twitch person. Believe it or not, you still get me paid just from watching the thousands of ads that they make you watch before my stream comes up on Twitch. Just cut back on the bottoming and then you'll have more. See, that's the problem. I can't though, Carla. I can't take out the bottoming out of my schedule. Where am I going to fit in the topping? You know what I mean? It's like,
I don't wear crew necks. And I hate turtlenecks, man. A turtleneck is like being strangled
thank you,
by
Daniel's
a
crew.
really weak guy.
All day.
All day.
At the Daniels Crew super chatted $5, gifting EG a membership lol.
Thank you. I am a member of my own channel now. Love it. Loving it. Now I can watch my own content. It is funny though, because whenever I have Little Lately on, she always wants to go show her friends. Like, but anytime I have Little Lately on stream, I always immediately make it a members only stuff because I don't know, creeps, right? So.
But I interest you in everything, all of the time. A little bit of
Mad
everything,
Daddy!
all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time.
Mad Daddy Media gifted a Jackie J22 a membership.
A Jackie J. Thank you, Mad Daddy. You're so kind, man. Thank you so much. Memberships go a long way to help out. And that's why I need to do more of it. I mean, we're going to make more membership content. I swear to God, if it's the last thing I do, we're going to make some members content. Shit. I'll tell you what. Maybe I'll just have Phallic do streams and they'll be all members stuff. And then I could pay her some of that.
No. I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, you would do it. You would do it.
But I interest you in
Yeah,
everything,
right.
all of the time.
There
A
you go.
little bit of everything,
Wow.
all of the time.
Daniel's crew,
Apathy's a
thank you.
tragedy
5
and boredom is a
gifted
crime.
memberships.
Anything
Let's
and everything,
go.
all of the time.
At the Daniels Crew
Oh no,
just
her and Mad
gifted
Daddy are
5
gonna get into a
memberships.
competition.
But I interest you in everything.
I can feel him brewing. Here's the problem.
Everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy
The only
and boredom
thing,
is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time.
The Daniels Crew gifted at Vicky Watkins 37
The only thing
a
that sucks is
membership.
it does this
But I
every
interest
single
you in
time.
everything, all of the time.
Hang on.
A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything.
I don't like
all
that
of
it
the
does it
time.
between
The
like if you
Daniels
gift
Crew
5
gifted at
memberships, it'll
Tiffany
make everybody
6,778
get
a
like
membership.
But I interest you in
song
everything,
and
all
stuff.
of the time. A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's
Yeah,
a
I wish it
tragedy
was
and
just
boredom
like
is a crime.
more.
Anything and
Okay, I
everything,
think I
all of
paused
the
it.
time.
The Daniels Crew gifted at Dawn Rogers 9,466.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I figured it out. All right. So now I can, okay, I'm still figuring out how to use stream elements, but if you gift like 5 membership in a row, which first off, thank you. I'm incredibly grateful, but I just need to have stream elements up. I got to remind myself to have stream elements up because it's going to play it. I want it to play for the first one as like, hey, this person did something awesome, right? Let's have the little song and dance for them. But I don't want it to do it for every single member that comes through. You know what I mean? Wait, there's Bad Daddy did it again. I think
But
now,
I interest you
yeah,
in
see, I can
everything,
play
all
it.
of the time. A little bit of everything, all of the time.
Carla got
Apathy's
gifted a membership.
tragedy and
Hey,
boredom is a
Carla, now you're a
crime.
member. I don't
Anything
hate
and
you
everything,
anymore.
all of the time.
Mad Daddy Media gifted at Carla's Top 6,079 a membership.
And that's all you need to hear, folks, because everybody else ain't here. I'm glad she was the first one. That's good work right there, Mad Daddy. Putting in the work. Thank you to Daniel's crew. You guys are great. So I can turn. So clearly, I can turn. I can figure out how to do this now. I just have to keep stream elements up, and then I can let the first one play, and I can go back and I can replay them when I want too. I'm pretty sure I can make it. Yeah, I can replay the activity. So if I miss it, I can replay it. So and then affect it that way. Cool. I like stream elements a lot. It is definitely like a necessity as a streamer that you wanna have done. So just to recap, we got 5 gifted memberships from Mad Daddy Media. He got Carla Stop, Build Block, Dan Hansen, Sophia, Sleepless in Seattle. Daniel's crew well, nope. That's not what I meant to hit. Daniel's crew gifted 5 memberships too. She got Vicky Watkins, Tiff Marie, Dallin Rogers, Gold Rose Duh, and Chairman Meow. And then Mad Daddy did another one earlier for one, Jackie J, which we let play. So thank you guys so much. Honestly, I know how hard things are, so just the fact you guys are being supportive means the world to me. So what happened if I gave 5? Everyone should have 1 now. I think everybody who's in the chat, except for you didn't get 1, Fally, right?
I didn't get 1. Sweet Goth didn't get 1. Mr. Toothpick didn't get 1.
Okay. If those 3 get 1, then everybody will have 1. Well, at least the people that are here all the time that I feel like deserve 1 would get 1. But you guys don't have to do that too. I don't want you guys to feel pressured to do that. So
Because it gives it to people that aren't on stream right now.
yeah, I wish that YouTube had a way that you could give it to certain people. I went to YouTube for 5 seconds, instantly got 1. I guess it, yeah, because I do think it gives to people who are active recently. But I also think it takes into account if Sweet Goth has gotten 1 before, or if Falc's gotten 1 before, then they kind of get swished around. It's all very random, so I don't know like how all that stuff works. So, but I think YouTube does that on purpose because Twitch you could just buy 1 for someone and pick them. But on YouTube, you can't do that. And I think that YouTube does that so that you'll do this, where you'll try to get someone a membership again and again and again. And that's just a way for YouTube to make revenue. So, but it's supposed to prioritize people in the live stream. That's what it's supposed to do. But I guess these are people who could have recently watched a video, right? Because I do have some videos that are still performing pretty well. The rollerblade one's doing well still. The monster truck stuff's still doing well. So that's why I'm trying to move towards evergreen content, because a lot of those videos that I make, they don't really have a timeline. Like with drama like this, unless you're Toastify, who's making retrospective streams, or June the King, somebody who's taking like waits for everything to finish and then they go back and then they go take you from beginning to end. These things have shelf lives, which is one reason I also left drama, is that if you are constantly in the game or in like watching online, waiting for an opportunity to get in there and get like talking with someone, you miss a lot of the clout around a lot of these dramas. So that's why I kind of switched to more like evergreen type stuff that someone could watch a week from now and enjoy. You know what I mean? So just something I was okay, I turned the bell back on, so I'm trying to make sure. I was hoping it wasn't going to just start playing through all of them again, but I think we're okay. But thank you guys, seriously.
Would I interest you in everything?
Okay, it did do it. I knew it was going to do it. Stop it. How about no, Scott? How about that? I guess because wait, did you just buy another set? You did buy another set. All right,
But it only gave him 4.
Yeah, why
Would I interest you in everything?
Why did it
all
only
of
give
the
him 4?
time? A little bit of everything, all of the time.
Let him get his first one.
Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time.
Mad Daddy Media gifted a Jumpy Totter membership.
Would
I like that
interest
name.
you in everything, all of the
I do like that name though. A Jumpy Tot. But no, okay. I'm starting to get the professional streamer logo really going for me now. I'm able to affect. Before I used to have to sit here and just take it, right? But I've learned how to master the ability of alerts and stuff. Look at me go. Look at me go. But thank you so much. So, Mad Daddy, another 5 gifted subs. Let's go. Valerie, Jumpy Tot, Table, Printador, and Steph K. Although I was supposed to get another one. So, he got robbed. They got robbed. YouTube's like, yeah, we'll take that, thank you. And not give you an extra member. On YouTube, it doesn't care how recently you were active in the person's chat. If you ever visit it, you will be in the drawing for gifted subs. Thank you, Zero. So we know that at least these people have some. They could have been a troll. They could have been in the comments to tell me I suck. Who knows? It's anybody's guess. It's anybody's guess. All right, let's get back to this video. Seriously though. Oh, Daniel's crew. I got you, girl. Hang on. I'm not gifting memberships anymore. I'm pissed off that Phallic didn't get one. As you should be.
It's okay.
As
It's okay.
as you should be.
I don't wear crew necks. And I hate turtlenecks, man. A turtleneck is like being strangled by a really weak guy.
It really is though. It really is.
All day.
At the Daniels Crew super chatted
mean, on Twitch, you can
$5.
select who
Him
you
not
give the
gifting
sub to.
memberships anymore. I pissed off that Phallic didn't get one.
Valerie, how nice to get a gifted membership. That was from Mad Daddy, I believe, gave you the. Yep, Mad Daddy Media. So he has a YouTube channel too. Go check him out. It's very nice of him. Feel free to give him a sub. Mad Daddy doing God's work out here tonight. It's of course always Daniel's crew doing God's work as well. It's probably all the trolls that were there. The YouTube thief. Yeah. Oh my God, that would be funny. But that would be on EG Lately Live. So we don't have memberships available for that channel yet. Eventually, if I ever can get to freaking 500 subs on that damn channel, which is seeming to be an insurmountable goal, then I could turn on super chats for that channel. And then we could just go live over there all the time. And then we can just use EG Lately for what it's meant to do. Yeah, it's nuts. But then, I would keep the memberships on EG Lately and then just have EG Lately Live as just like donos and stuff, because that's where the live streaming would take place. But until we get to 500, I'm pretty much stuck here. I'm pretty sure I've already gotten way past my 4K watch time over that on that channel, so I just need I wouldn't be monetized till I get to 1,000, and at that point I don't even know. People don't seem to care too much unless you're like here every day. People don't seem to really care too much about my streaming career on subs to the channel. Got it. I'm out. Peace. It won't let you gift memberships. I don't know why. Yeah, some people just, I don't know. It's very touchy when it comes to, it's very touchy sometimes. Like it cuts Daniel's crew off too all the time when she's donating too much. But, all right.
Oh yeah, her dono is good.
Yeah, she'll just be like, it won't let me do it anymore. I'm sorry. Like YouTube's like, all right, calm down, girl. What? This guy? Who is this guy? We don't even know him, and you're giving him money. We'll still take our 30%, but we just don't get it, and we think that we're doing you a favor by stopping you from giving him anything. All right, back to Let's finish Parlo internet adjacent because we still got Phallic to do her. You don't have to check out the channel. No, shut up. Let people check out your channel. You're out here doing making big support, so absolutely check out Mad Daddy Media's channel. Y'all should all do it because he's here every time. See, Phallic subbed. Everybody should go sub. Let's get him some more subs. Mad Daddy, do it. Do it.
His response.
There was also an incident where I invited Avalon to the OpBlock server when he was 17, but he wasn't allowed in because the server was 18 plus. I invited him there because he wants to be a manager for a lot of YouTubers, so I figured I could invite him to a server with multiple creators so he could potentially rub elbows. When Avalon joined, he was put in the verification channel, and when I asked the owner if he was allowed in, they said it was only 18 plus, so I told Avalon he had to leave. People are trying to spin this as me wanting to put a minor in an 18 plus space, but the reality is I just wasn't aware of the age requirement for the server when I invited him. He never got past the verification channel, and I mean, the OpBlock server isn't it's not like or anything, so I didn't assume it was 18 plus.
Well, we have 18 plus in ours, and it's not because we're doing that either. It's just simply because I don't know. I just think having minors in your Discord's a recipe for disaster. Because you can't watch everybody that's in your Discord, and you don't know what their intentions are. Now, obviously, my regulars in here, I don't have any worries about at all. And even the regulars in the Discord, I don't think I have any problems with it either. And in fact, we did have minors when we first started, but, we did end up removing them. And, at the cost of viewership. because they were watching the streams and stuff, and after they were told they weren't allowed to do Discord, they didn't really come back that much, and I can understand why, you know. But hopefully when they're older, they understand why I did that, and it's nothing personal. It's just I'm trying to look out for them. I just don't want anything happening under my server's name, and that's it. But Blue Jay does an amazing job over there. But we just do it. It's not because we're in there sharing salacious stuff. If anything, like, we are absolutely a safe place for minors to be because everybody in the community is super nice. But with that said, it's just simply some of the topics that we tackle, like this one specifically. You know, we don't want minors around while we're talking about Cinderella toy, right? You know what I mean? And that's just kind of the dad in me that speaks like that. You know, I wouldn't want my daughter watching my channel. But I doesn't mean I still bring her on sometimes, but that's why it's only members only. And anybody who's watched a stream with me a little lately, it's completely different from what we would never talk about something like this. It would just be something silly like watching people get like fall or something like that, or she's singing show tunes for you guys, which we're gonna have her back on soon. I know she keeps asking, she wants to come on, so we'll bring Little Lately on. We'll do a member stream with her. It'll be fun. She's such a character, dude. She's like the greatest kid in the world. I got so lucky with her. Like, she's like, we were at Easter yesterday, and she was just watching over my girlfriend's kids and just looking after them. Like, such a great kid. But right now, I think that's like a summertime thing because we can go kind of late, and I don't want her up that late when she got bedtime for school the next day. You know what I mean? So that's another reason why during school year we don't really have her on too much. That's like a summertime thing. But during the summer, you guys will probably we'll get a couple streams with Little Lately on here and me, and we'll find something innocent to watch that we can laugh about.
Wolfgang's point here rests upon almost impossible standards. To say that he didn't know the Opblock server was 18 plus
that's
is
exactly
just
why Little
improbable
Lately's
and
not allowed
insane
on-
to me.
on
In that
this
case,
stream.
he would have ignored all promotions
She'll be
of
like,
the
"What's the
server where it
bottle?"
says 18
Nothing.
plus, the very
None of your
first
business.
rule on the server, and the welcome mat channel where new users were immediately asked for their age. According to Falgi, Wolfgang directly tried to get him into the server, using his position to get their favor. In the 24 hours following this upload, Internet Adjacent saw his video was getting positive reactions. He gleefully went on a victory lap and left his channel in the hands of his good friend No Sleep Jerry. Yet whilst he was celebrating, Wolfgang was bringing attention
190 sub channel getting a shout out in Toastify's video. That's wild.
to himself.
Like a
Some
win.
people noticed how weak his point against Falgi was and knew there had to be something deeper. That led them to his Discord server. On December 2nd, Beckett of Cope and Seethe went live to catch up on the Cinderella situation, with Dickers brought along as a guide. The stream was on track as a decent recap until they
Oh my god, if Dickers was talking to Cope and Seethe, I would not be able to tell who was speaking at the same. They sound exactly the same. They sound like the same person. I would not know who's speaking and when.
brought Jerry on and had a conversation. During this, they found that Wolfgang's Discord had been previously 18 plus. Over the last year, he opened it to accept people above the age of 16. There was also a screenshot of Jerry posting sexual thigh pics of Avalon from when he was a minor. Not for any predatory reason to be clear, but still something weird to have in there. If this was on Wolfgang's server, and posted by someone who he had now entrusted his channel with, it questioned what Wolfgang knew about Avalon. He had denied anything sexual with Avalon, but this called into question his intentions when he was earlier trying to reel Avalon into his and Paolo's activities. Inevitably, Paolo then hops on the call and says he has proof Wolfgang was talking about detailed sexual situations and asking for NSFW commissions in his server. Screenshots provided much later show this to be the case. He also said Wolfgang was inconsistent on moderating the server, and he even allowed some minors in. At some point, his moderation team included
Dude,
two
all these
minors.
people are cooked,
It was only in
man.
June 2025, when Kiwi Farmer started looking into it, that he purged the entire server. Seeing this on-stream development, Wolfgang basically shat himself. He was wiping the whole Discord server, banning everyone related to commentary, including members of the makeshift panel. He then changed his Discord name to Leave Me the alone. Obviously, he was gonna have to answer some questions.
So you were sexual with Avalon before he turned 18, right? You lied about that.
I was not sexual with Avalon. I mentioned topics that were, at the very least, inappropriate.
And you invited him to join in our threesome.
I did not invite him to join in the threesome.
So on the 21st of September, you ask Paolo about a threesome. On the 25th, Avalon recalls a conversation you had and then shares a message of you sharing a DM between you and Paolo where you're asking if he'd be involved in a threesome. This is why you're on call together. You asked Avalon first about this threesome.
We were talking about it.
That's a That's a slightly different thing that you said before. Apparently he's bringing it up. He's coming on to you. When you were talking to Avalon, you asked him first, didn't you? You say, well, you know, we were talking about it. Who asked who first?
I believe I did, I guess. We were talking about,
right.
We were talking about...
Dude, see, why do... I don't know, man. It's just like, fucking own your shit, dude. Own it. Like, all this coy bullshit is why nobody trusts anybody.
Oh,
fantastic. Okay. And you asked him before he was 18, didn't you?
We were talking about the bounds of like what is allowed in our individual relationships.
And those were sexual topics, weren't they?
Dicker's like a lawyer, dude. Got
if
him.
you were talking about those were sexual topics, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gave the order, didn't you? You're damn right I did. What do you want? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. That's what I'm waiting for to happen.
Also lied about the fact that Avalon is apparently trying to push Paulo to be able to remove Paulo's claims about you and Avalon from Paulo's video.
That was what he told me.
That's not what he told you. I've seen the DMs.
Dickers, quit your job as a YouTuber and go be a lawyer. You were built for lawyering, bro. You were built for it. You make way more money than you will as a YouTuber.
You asked him to speak to Paulo about it.
Yeah, and then he was
said,
like,
sure.
I'll see if I can get something in the video about it.
The way you framed it in your video is if Avalon really wants Paulo. He's really been trying, I believe is exactly what you said. He's been trying to get Paulo to remove this from the video. Because nobody wants him to talk about
Again,
this.
I can't
It's
even
not
tell.
true.
It's
you asked
Dickers talking
you asked
or is
Avalon
Becca
to
talking?
pass along a message to Paulo. True or false?
I think it's Dickers right now.
It was a mutual discussion.
It was not, because everybody's seen the DMs. You ask him, true or false, you ask him to pass along a message.
Yeah.
True or false? That's true, right? Was that a Or your mic's cutting out, I guess.
He left.
Oh, did he just run? Is he done? Are we... dude.
He left the group.
This call-in is really bad. Even if you're not confident in saying anything definitive about Wolfgang and Avalon, he's been caught on multiple blatant lies. Cast your mind back to his video and his statement on him and Avalon. That is aging worse and worse by the minute. This really is Dickers' finest hour in this entire drama. The revelations almost hide the fact that Paulo spent the last 2 hours egotistically arguing with the panel about Internet Jason preying on Avalon. Completely supersedes getting baited by Tyrone9000 in the chat over...
I don't know, maybe I'm just too old for this shit. I don't know. I think maybe I'm just too old for this shit. Cause like this is all so friggin' weird to me. Even like the people that are like interrogating about it. I don't know. I don't know. I know Blue Jays, you're 20. You have every right to like this stuff. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I feel like it's not my thing anymore. I don't know. I can't like it's fun to talk about because they're weirdos, but I don't know. It's definitely giving me I could make better use of my time vibes. I don't know, man. I just feel like I'm just so you know what I'm saying, no foul. Like is it me like I don't know. Like
No, I completely get it. I used to be really into like the drama sphere and all that stuff, and then it just got so I got tired really.
It's
because
as a close to almost 40-year-old man, I have no business talking about like these youngins and what they're fucking doing in their Discord. You know what I mean? It's middle school playground. Exactly. That's what I feel like it's like little kid shit. And that's not again, I want to be very clear. I'm not saying like this is a bad video that Blue Jay picked or anything. This is fine. This is good. I mean, it's entertaining shit. And I would definitely listen to this like while I was at work or something laughing about it. But I don't know, as far as like what like me talking about it, I don't know. I first off I don't feel like I have any right to like comment on what these fucking kids are doing online. I know this is where I'm getting like into unk territory here, but I just feel weird like caring about it at all. You know what I mean?
Well, I think the I don't think that the subject matter is unimportant, like what's happening here. I think that's very important. I think it's just the sort of like filter that we're viewing it through, right? So the actions are problematic and we should kind of look at that, but it's hard to care about it because it just seems out of your realm, maybe.
Yeah, no, and again, Blue Jay, like we were, and I totally understand why you send me this, right? Because it's funny, right? These people, like it's cringy, right? The threesome stuff is really strange and stuff. But like I just feel like me, like as like a almost 40-year-old man, like I just investing my time into talking about like this little threesome love triangle between three dudes that are furries. I don't know, because I don't want to be like flat out mean. Like I could literally sit here and make fun of all these people, but I also don't want to be like that either. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm in a transitional period, Blue Jay. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe when you're okay. I almost like I have to check up with Blue Jay in 20 years and be like, you still watching that internet drama? It's like still balls deep in the the art CC community and the fallouts. Because I feel like she's gonna be like, no, I'm more into like yarn and well maybe not yarn, but I don't know. I guess it's entertaining for sure. It's definitely entertaining, and it's clearly
Educational.
yeah, and it's a hot button topic. And I want to be very clear. Like these people deserve to get called out for the weird shit they're doing, right? But I also don't like that. Like it's you could clearly see there's so many times during this thing where someone is blatantly trying to set someone else up to cause them problems. You know what I mean? And I always feel like this ends up getting me shit too, because I don't know, if I was like outside looking at it and somebody was like, "What are you doing tonight, EJ?" "Oh, we're gonna talk about a bunch of 18-year-olds that were trying to organize an orgy." Okay, man. Oh, okay. That's cool, man. That's cool. But I understand, and again, I'm not sure I'll still be watching it. Maybe not as much, but just like learning from other people. Yeah, no, and I agree, Blue Jay. That's what makes it good. And I'm only doing this because I love you, right? So that's why I watched it. And it's good video. Like Toastify does good work, and this is entertaining as shit. I just don't know if this is like what I want to, what the kind of stuff I want to do, anymore. I've been like, I feel like true crime, body cam, like that stuff. That's in my wheelhouse. That's why we've been kind of leaning towards that. And I imagine like this is like hilarious. Like this is hilarious. This is very funny. It's also fucked up, but it's funny. But the whole like gotcha thing and the commentary, like my commentary is like, I don't know. I don't think it's drama based anymore. But I don't know. I don't really know what to say. Like, cause I'm not like trying to like, I don't want you to feel like I'm disappointed that you put this in here. If anything, this is actually kind of like a revelation that I kind of needed to happen. It's just that, like, I'm watching all this stuff happen, and I feel pity and sadness for these people more than than I'm like interested in like what they're doing. Because like I would never. And there was a time. There was a time where like I was trying to be friends with Beckett, I was trying to be friends with Dicker, like I was trying to be friends with everybody in this circle. But I just don't think that like this is like the kind of stuff that I want to do, And I'm glad that you gave me this though, because like at the same time, like I kind of almost needed to remember why I kind of pulled away from it in the first place. Because there was a while there where we were just going through every drama that was going on in online. So that makes sense to me that you'd be like, oh, EG, you're probably interested in this, right? I don't know. I don't know. Am I sounding weird? Is it sounding strange to me? Like, am I just
you're not
being?
sounding- no. Well, I think that, maybe you were involved with drama and like getting into that sphere. And I mean, it's not like it's a tiny sphere of just a few people. It's there are multiple spheres, in fact, across multiple niches on the internet. And keeping up with all of that can be really tiring. And then if you're not a part of the community, you're not as emotionally invested in your arguments that you're trying to make, you know?
Yeah, like I get why Beckett's into this stuff because he gets like a lot of info from people. I get why Dickers is into this stuff. He probably gets fed up. Like a lot of these guys came from Chud's community, and this is like all Chud does. Let K Huck have this niche. K Huck does this, and she does a great job. And Lord knows, like if a situation comes along where I have to expose someone for doing messed up stuff, I'm gonna 100% take it. But I want to be the guy that breaks like these stories as opposed to being someone who is like watching like the retrospective. Plus, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's just a bunch of really. So I'm watching this and I'm seeing Beckett and Dickers, who weren't even really kind of involved in this, kind of like jumping on these people that had like their own personal thing going on, and now these guys are kind of like inserting themselves into this drama. And I don't know, it comes off a little weird to me, that they're so invested in the drama that's happening between like a bunch of strange furries. And I get it. They all came from Chud. I know, Blue Jay, you got her tag. I get it. You're the admin of my Discord, but you rock K Huck's tag. I get it. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. And this is what you like, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's not, it's what you like. And it's absolutely fine. But I do think that if I took a shot every time I heard you say I don't know in this stream, yeah, don't do that. Don't play that game. Because I don't know. Like I'm kind of like realizing this now as we're talking about it. Like cuz like obviously I read the video, I saw what it was about, and I still clicked it because I was like, "Oh, this could be an interesting story." But I don't know if that's like what we want to. I don't know if that's what I want to do anymore. And I'm kind of like realizing this now. It's like we are almost done. We're like over halfway through this video, and I could still give two shits about anybody involved in this. And I want to care. I want to be invested. Like I want to be invested. Like I was in the fucking Moose guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was invested in that Moose. The Moose. Yeah. Listen, I change my tag every month. No. Blue Jay, I don't want no sympathy changes. I don't want no sympathy. Get out of here with that. All right? I don't want no sympathy changes. But let me ask you something, Blue Jay. Do you like the body cam stuff we do? And, like, what are, other than drama, like, what are some things that you like that we do here? Because I just want to tap into, like, I don't want to be. And again, I'm not taking anything away from Beckett or Dickers or anything or Purple Perry or whatever the fuck those guys do. Because there's definitely a niche for it. But I don't think that I'm in a position anymore where I can like dip my toes in drama and then jump back out. You know what I mean? Because I feel like we've kind of taken we've gone on a renaissance here. Like I feel like now. You're like, okay, good. Because I do feel like the true crime stuff is kind of where I want to head. I love talking about that stuff. And it's real, it's impactful, and it's very meaningful. I don't feel like this is meaningful to me. And that's to me. That's to me personally. I don't feel like it's meaningful to me. And that's, again, Toastify put together, made a great video here. And it's definitely something I'd probably just listen to while I'm working one day, laughing about all the weird shit that's going on. You were still kick ass with the Pitbull stuff. Well, yeah, but I mean, again, that's, in my opinion, the Pitbull stuff is something that is directly involved with people that I'm invested in. Like Beardo, I love that guy. Side-Eye guy, he's a friend of yours. Like, that's close to me. That stuff is like, if I'm getting involved in that, it's because there's people that are friends of someone who's very close to me and has been supporting for a while, that I'm going to go bat for them. That's perfectly fine. Like but I don't know. I'm not friends with Beckett. I'm not friends with Dickers. I'm I'm, you know, I check in with Himpleton from time to time because I think, you know, I just check in. I'm like, dude, keep making content, like, you know, because I feel like he's kind of even in this video, you know, like Toastify didn't want to give him like any credit because of how small he is. But Himpleton did a lot of really good work, unearthing shit here. So if there's anybody who I'm involved with, it's maybe Himpleton, right? But I don't know, like. I just want my shit to mean something. Like, and if we talk about someone who was murdered, or we talk about someone who was, or we just talk about someone who got caught stealing lobster. Like, I don't know. It's light. It's playful. It's fun. I don't want to be a part of like ruining these people's lives more than they already kind of ruined their own lives. You know, I don't know. It's like, I kind of like, there was a time where I'd be like, yeah, you know, let's get in and get some digs in, but I have like zero investment in anything that has happened in this video so far. And that's not because it's not an interesting topic. It's not because like I don't find it intriguing. It's just because I don't know any of these people. I don't care about any of these people. None of it, whatever these people do tomorrow is not going to affect me. If there is part of this that I care about, it's the solicitation of minors that took place in the beginning. That's fucked up.
Yes.
That pisses me off. That, and
Because they can say it's not grooming all day long, but it is.
yeah.
Grooming doesn't have to be sexual.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, well, he hit on me after he was 18, but before that we weren't. Yeah. That's called grooming, buddy. But, yeah, I don't know. I think that I kind of want to go in a different, if there's a drama like iDubbbz or something like that that is like really popping off, like I'm happy to talk about it. But I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of like going through. I think it almost took this video for me to realize that I do not give a shit about drama anymore. Like, I'm happy. I'm a happy guy. I got a lot going for me. I don't really like. I want to let their problems be their problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them fucking deal with it. I don't want to get involved. Because you know what happens is, like, somebody watches this and then goes, oh, fucking weird 40-year-old guy talking about, like, 18-year-old fucking furry drama. It's a little weird. You know what I mean? I'm just having these realizations now. It's a cautionary tale. Don't get the Cinderella, even though it would be great for your bottom. I probably could use a Cinderella for the bottoming career for practice, you know? Gotta loosen up. One of my favorite times was when we were doing the October Scary videos trying to solve the crime like Scooby-Doo. See, yeah, I love that shit. I want to talk like scary movies. I love that shit. I want to do haunted debunks. I think those are super fun. I want to do, obviously, scary video games are something that I'm very passionate about, or just video games in general. But those won't come. Those won't happen on Mondays and Wednesdays because that's time that I want to set aside so that we can like do shit like this. And again, I picked this video, Blue Jay, because I love you. That's why I picked it, because you know you've been around for a long time. You do an incredible work in your role in the Discord. So of course, if you want me to watch a video, I'm going to watch it for you. But don't get me wrong. I don't relate to what the hell's happening here at all. I've never tried to set up a threesome with two guys recently. I'm just kidding. Obviously, it's a bottoming joke. Master Toothpick says, much like everything y'all are talking about right now, where everyone has an opinion and everyone is trying to figure it out. Yeah, no, I think you're absolutely right. Do what makes you happy. It puts the fire in whatever is generic. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Yep. Welcome back, man, daddy. But I think that I'm realizing this right now in real time. That, like, watching this. And, like, don't get me wrong, like, the Cine Bear stuff. And there's people out there that are way better at this stuff than me. K-Huck, for one, is very invested in this stuff. And I'm happy, like, if we stumble across dramas that I think that would do well for her channel, absolutely, I'm happy to, like, share them with her. K-Huck's a friend of the channel. But she's way better at this than I am, right? And maybe it's like I don't have to do this to try to like find a niche. Maybe my niche is just exactly what we've talked about: scary shit, video games, monster trucks, skating, and true crime. Like that's where I'm invested in. And I've actually been diving down a rabbit hole of like war shit, like finding out like the lone survivor story is kind of like a bunch of shit, like a bunch of bullshit. Like that stuff to me is like interesting. I'd love to do a stream talking about that. You know?
Oh my god, we could do a fat electrician video for main topic next on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Fat electrician does all that history shit.
Yeah, he's great at it too. He's really, really good.
Mhm.
Although he does such a good job, I don't even know if I'd want to comment on his stuff because he's just so good at what he does. You know?
Well, we could comment about how it makes you feel. He's just really entertaining. He's like a top tier.
Yeah, he is. But like when I was talking about like the OP Red Wings, it's like talking about how the movie Lone Survivor and like the guy Marcus Luttrell, like they portray him to be like some kind of hero that fought during that, when in reality he just ran. He cut and run the minute like shit got rough, and he admitted it a few times like when he was like getting interviewed. And it changes your whole concept of Marcus Luttrell and like what that represents, because Mark Wahlberg plays him, and if you watch Lone Survivor, he looks like a total badass in the movie. But in reality, like he just straight up was like, as soon as the firing started happening, he just took off down the mountain to save his ass. You know, why his guys were asking for his help. He was the combat medic. You could ask K-Huck if you could go on her stream from time to time when she's... See, yeah, I would love that. That's what I would feel like this is where I'd fit in. If I was on K-Huck stream talking about this drama, letting K-Huck kind of like just binnering back with her. But me by myself, I don't think I got it anymore, Blue Jay. I don't think I got it. Because I just don't care. You're not gonna get... Like, I've tried to find things to say that were really profound about this drama, and I can't think of anything other than laughing at people. Like, I almost feel like I'm kind of being a robot through here. You know what I mean? I've been watching videos about PA, like the state. There's a lot of really good stories about the state too. Like, I would love to do that. Like a night where we're like, oh, let's deep dives into states and their.
Would I interest you in everything?
Mad
all
Daddy!
Of the time. A little bit of everything. All of
Boo!
the time.
Boo got one.
Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time.
Mad Daddy
Don't you
Media
guys
gifted at Boo Productions
have,
Paranormal 5151 a
One sec,
membership.
Fal. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, Mad Daddy. All right, say that again, Fal.
Oh, don't you guys have a cryptid in PA?
What's a cryptid?
You don't know what you like horror and you don't know what a cryptid is?
I don't know what a cryptid is now. I'm sorry. Enlighten me.
Yeah, let me get... They're creatures rumored to exist to be based on folklore, local legends, or unsubstantiated eyewitness accounts, yet lack definitive scientific evidence. Think like Bigfoot, Mothman.
I don't know. Do we, Sarah? Sarah's a PA, fellow PA, Pennsylvanian. Should we just call ourselves Sylvanians? I heard EG isn't interested in drama anymore because he's preoccupied with his bottoming partner breaking up with him. Yes.
You guys have quite a few, actually.
It reminds me too much of my bottoming days. That's why I don't like talking about this type of drama. I hear threesome with guys and I'm like jealous. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Can't do it. But we were talking politics there for a minute. Like, that's something I don't really want to fucking touch no more. Like, maybe war, like the war stuff that's going on currently. Like, that maybe I'd comment on. But why the hell can't I give people I want? I know, man, Daddy. It's a gift and a curse. Because it's a gift to me because you keep buying more. But it's a curse to you because you're not getting the people you want. That's the trade-off. The creatures Andrew Stone Rock makes stories about. Yeah. Okay. So like, okay, yeah. So you're talking like the Jersey Devil, shit like that. And with the Jersey Devils, I'm on right next to Jersey. Like cause I'm Philly. That's like right on the border of Jersey. And, so I've heard Jersey Devil stories and stuff like that, but yeah, I'd be definitely down to do that. I know that we did the whole,
You guys have quite a few.
like the drama that I was interested in was the one that was about the Conjuring house. that we did. I thought that was cool. I like watching John Wolf like break down stuff about Zach Bagans and Ghost Adventures, and so there is drama that I'm still interested in. I just don't think that it's like this. And I think that I just needed to see this. So if anything, Blue Jay, you helped me out big time tonight by making me realize. And again, I don't want for the last thing I want is for you to feel like you shouldn't have like put this in the inbox. If anything, I'm glad you did, because like we haven't touched drama in a while, and unless there's like iDubbbz or something like that. But I think that like this is just too. I can't relate to any of these people because I don't know. I touch grass too much, maybe. Like, and that's not an insult. I'm not. Like, I'm online. I'm definitely online a lot, but I'm not this online. You know what I mean? Like Beckett and Dickers are there to get involved in these stories when they're breaking. I'll never have that ability. I cannot compete with them, if that makes sense. I don't have the ability to be like ready, like available 24/7 to hop on and get inside of a debate with someone else when someone calls in like this. You know what I mean? If anything, the trolls will come in and make a fun show when they see they got a mem. Yeah, it's true. Why am I getting a membership? I hate you. What were you saying, Fal?
Oh, I was gonna say like even that recent drama you got in. I can't remember his name. I was trying to think of it.
The
but
Pitbull guy?
No, but after that, after the Pitbull guy, there was a guy that came in and was like, "Oh, E.G. Ran."
Oh,
the guy,
Purple
the
Perry?
guy who's that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like even that was just. It wasn't even interesting. It was just annoying.
Yeah, and I got in a debate, and I've never debated, and that guy debates like all the time.
And he sucks at it.
Yeah, I mean, I beat him in a debate
Mhm.
that I've never done before. But like that's
Yeah.
because I respect Brandon as a creator. So
Yeah.
if it's invested like that, like I can relate to Brandon Buckingham, because I feel like I've like again I've said this many times before. Like he reminds me of my friend Bobby that I had, and Bobby is like exactly like Brandon. Super outgoing, even kind of wore glasses like Brandon, looks like Brandon.
Mhm.
If I showed you a picture of Bobby, you'd be like, holy shit, he does look exactly like Brandon. So, and they acted alike. They acted like, you know, so and plus I felt like Brandon got screwed over there. So yeah, I don't mind getting in dramas like that. But like, that's like when we're in the thick of it. Like I made a video about it, you know? And if if I didn't make that video about it, then Purple Perry wouldn't like if I was just sitting here streaming about it, like I don't think they would have gave a shit. You know? But since I made a
Right.
video and like a couple thousand people saw it, then all of a sudden they're like, oh, we gotta talk to this guy, right? But when it comes to streaming, we just don't carry that weight. So what we gotta do is we gotta nail down a niche that when we do like I like Leon Lush. I think he does great jobs with body cams.
I love him.
Yeah.
Him and Mrs. Lush are so perfect.
Yeah.
I don't wear crew necks. And I hate turtlenecks, man. A turtleneck is like being strangled by a really weak guy.
Still true. They do.
All day.
It's all
At the
day.
Daniels Crew super chatted $5.
wanna do
OMG,
hot
not the guy
topics, or do you wanna finish the
WHO
video?
lives in his parents' basement.
He talks about Purple Perry, yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, I was like wondering why we're doing this. I'm like, wasn't wondering why we're doing this, but as we were doing this, I was wondering if I'm like, is this good enough to be its own video on EG Lately Live? And I was just like, I don't think I'm really giving that much to make it like worthy of like the time it's gonna take to edit it, you know? So I also I have an EG Lately Clips channel, and I think that's where all of Phallic's, that's where I kind of want all of Phallic's like hot topic shit to go. Because
it was kind of designed for that.
Yeah, because there's a lot of really good back and forths that we have during those that would be perfect for the Clips channel. which I think only has like 20 subscribers on it right now because I haven't really posted much to it. But we gotta think big, guys. Okay, it's time for us to move on, be reborn like the phoenix rising from the ashes. No longer will I be nailed down by Beckers and Dickers. I'm going to rise above it. Going to rise above. Become more. Of course, please. And again, if it wasn't for the fact that I love you so much and have so much respect for you, I probably would have skipped over it. But I know that you love, I mean, this is fun shit for you. And I get it. Like, this is like debauchery at its finest. And life lessons and all that good shit. And and there was a time where I was really into that. I think that maybe like I think I just need to be true to what I care about, you know? And what I care about, scary shit. I don't know. I'm not listing all off again. But there'll be some times where in the future, there's going to be times where you're going to come in here and I'm going to be watching fucking old school monster truck videos. And if that's not your thing, then I get it. I get it.
Okay, Lurch.
Well, no, he can't touch me when it comes to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I just know he'll be playing Beam and watching the monster trucks at the same time.
Yeah, no, I won't be playing Beam and we'll just be commenting on it. But there's a lot of people who've asked me to do that, like go watch the old Tough Track stuff and comment, or old Panda stuff and watch it comment on it while we're watching it. And I think that's a great idea. But most of those people are over on Lately Gaming. They would want to watch that. But I'm also expanding Lately Gaming to put more games on there. Like, I want to do all the Resident Evil games. I want to do all the Far Cry series. And just have gameplay of games that I really enjoy and really have a lot of fun. Should I make a music video about... No, Rajira! We don't need a music video about bottoming.
We do actually.
No, we do not.
Collab with Carla on it.
Oh my god.
And Sarah.
Good lord. You're reaching for new branches, is showing others what branches to reach for. Yeah. And again, I don't want anybody to feel like they can't post stuff in I mean, we still have an internet drama channel in the Discord for like shit that's popping off, right? And that's not to say I'm never going to talk about drama anymore. But let's keep it mainstream. Let's keep it real juicy. Like the Turkey Tom stuff, absolutely love talking about that because that's like a crazy story.
Oh my god. Did you see the thing he did with the dog girl?
Yeah, he did. That's an old video.
Is it old?
Yeah, where he got the
Hopefully
dog
he's
hat
grown
on.
past it.
Yeah, that was before he even met his girlfriend. That I'm pretty sure he smashed her.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
Yeah.
I just saw that pop up in my Twitter feed, and I was like, no, Tom, no. This is not the direction you want to be moving in.
Yes, Blue Jay, Afro Band trial for sure.
Oh, can we please?
I want to watch. Sure. I want to watch Court Cam. I want to watch. I want to dive into that shit. Like, I want to see real life stuff, not like this habitually online hasn't left their mom's house in a couple years type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's a revelation we just had right here, right now. Y'all hearing it here first. So when you're coming to the inbox, we want true crime body cams. We want, if it is a drama, make it like salacious, like with like, false I'll do the false accusations all day from the girls, right? And then, I really like those body cams with the Fish and Wildlife shit. I think those are great. Those are hilarious. But the video that I did about the lobster lady got like no views, and that's because we haven't done anything like that. We did the moose one and that one, but right now the algorithm's like Fish and Wildlife. Yeah, buddy, get bent. So if we start doing more of that, I think that'll start training the algorithm. Like, okay, you're a body cam channel. All right, you're a
we were doing Fish and Wildlife before Donut Operator did.
Oh, is he doing Fish and Wildlife now?
He recently started doing Fish and Wildlife, but we did the moose video, like, I think a couple weeks before he uploaded his first Fish and Wildlife, so
I bet his
we didn't
fucking
do it.
his probably took off too.
Yeah. His community really likes it.
Yeah. But he's already got a huge audience. It's so much easier when you
Yeah.
already got a massive audience to do that stuff with, because they'll just watch anything, you know, that you do because you're doing it. But we were there first. We just don't get the respect we deserve, is really what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? And and as far as like the guys that are involved in these videos, like the Parlo adjacent, internet adjacent guy, there is like a million YouTubers that are trying to do that are trying to be like these type of the drama streamers. And I don't know. I don't want to be one of them anymore. There, point blank period. I don't want to. There's a reason why Moist Critical stopped talking about this type of shit. I don't know. I just want to. I want my words to be more, and to be more like to be like around something more important than this, because these people aren't going to affect anything, right? And that's awesome that you know, Beckett's got a great audience that likes it. K-Huck does a incredible job with it, and if K-Huck ever wants me to come on, happy to come on and talk about weird shit that she finds, you know. Although she does stream pretty late for me. She'll have me on there till like 1 a.m. when I got to get up for work at 5 the next day. Yeah, real life shit. Real life shit. That's what I'm talking about. Give me that real life, not that online shit. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that you're not upset with me, Blue Jay. Honestly, I just kind of had this revelation right now and stuff, you know. The animal ones will start getting more views for sure. Well, yeah, but now everybody's going to be thinking I'm just riding Donut Operator's nuts, even though I did it first. Technically, he's riding my nuts. You hear that, Donut Operator? You're riding my nuts. Although he's been way huge. No,
Somebody clip it and send it to him.
yeah. This motherfucker thinks I'm riding. I like his bandana, but still. Nah, I like Donut Operator, but
He seems like a good dude. He really does.
yeah. Yeah, he does. I mean, he'd probably be like, yeah, he was first, but I'm just better. So, yeah. Yeah, you are.
Raji posted a song in community highlights.
Notice it, EG. All right. Well, I'm not going to play it right now because we got to do phallic stuff. But, let's go. Hot topics. And then we'll end the stream with Ruggiera's song. Where's the hot topics? Oh, there it is.
Let's talk about it. It's time for Hot Topics.
Wake up. Nothing is out of context. I am an Islamist, fundamentalist, radical terrorist. I am.
Do you hear that?
Again? Again.
Did you hear what Sam Piker just said? Live on air. We got him. Ladies and
I thought he
gentlemen,
had quit.
we got him. He's done. He's done for. All right, Blue Jay, good. Because I was just, I was worried that it was coming off the wrong way. Like I was like, how dare you put this video in my? It's not like that at all. It's not like that at all. I would never be like that. And there was a time where I was really into that shit. So it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. I can totally understand why you gave me it. But you're not, and just keep doing it. He won't keep doing it, but you can. Oh,
Would I interest you in
Fish and
everything,
Wildlife stuff?
all of the time, a little bit of everything, all of the time.
Ms.
Apathy's
Perception.
a tragedy and boredom is a
So
crime.
close.
Anything and everything, all of the time.
Mad Daddy Media gifted at Ms. Perception a membership.
Thank you, man, Daddy. You don't have to do it anymore. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate you, though, man. I really do. I also want to do dude, there's so much shit I want to do. I just don't have fucking time to do it. I want to do a Patreon where there's like really like just fucking unhinged, uncensored shit on there. I set the whole Patreon up and everything. I just haven't put any videos over there because I barely have time to even make videos for EG lately. Really, because it's the whole monster truck stuff. But I do believe in that project too. I do think that that's gonna pick up and that's gonna do really well down the road. because I think that I'm putting stuff out. Like, I'm talking about lately gaming right now. If you guys have seen any of the AODT stuff, I know that Blue Jay, you pop in there sometimes when I'm doing it live. But if you guys don't go back and watch like the finished stuff, then you can really see what I'm doing with that stuff. That's, I think, definitely has a place down the line for it to be pretty popular. But that's taking up a lot of my time right now. Like when I do get free time to edit, I have to work on them. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I am spreading myself way too thin. I'm trying to build a family right now. I'm also trying to make this work. Trying to enjoy just, doing the game stuff. I've been really having a ton of fun playing games, but there's a reason there's so many gamers out there, right? Because it's just easy sitting there playing your damn game. Let the game entertain your people. You just can't chime in from time to time, right? But nobody's gonna be like Markiplier with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy to do that, and it's so hard to get noticed in the gaming niche because there's so many people out there that want to just play video games for a living. So you have it in the background. But I like the edited videos that I've done are like on Lately Gaming. I'm incredibly proud of. Like I think that they actually hang on one sec, Val. I want to show for anybody who hasn't seen one. I just want to show you guys real quick just how much work I put into these damn videos. Because I don't toot my own horn, but like we're at 363 subscribers over on that channel. Let me turn off this tools thing because I don't need it right now because I only use that when we're talking about stuff. The advanced scene switcher, which by the way is a great tool. I like that it automatically switches for me. But like I just want to show you guys this because like this has been a passion project I've done. And this last video I did that I posted 6 days ago, I think is some of my best work. Not to mention, I got to the finals in racing on this one. Spend your money on donuts for yourself rather than me, man. Everybody likes a good donut, right? But you see like it says like television quality right here. That's because I try to make it feel like you're watching one of them old school Monster Jam shows. And I do think that I'm close to the vibe. And there's clearly interest in it because we're getting decent viewership. But take a look at this real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to All Out Destruction Tour. I'm your host, E.G. Lately. We're ready for more Friday Points West Coast Tour action and take.
Now, I'm doing announcing voices, which is silly, right? But there's a really cool intro video I do that is just off the chain that I think is really cool. It's a song I made using Suno. Actually, every song you hear on here I used making Suno, and I've been diving into making like Suno like custom like that bam 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 bam. I created that with my guitar and put it in Suno, and then they kind of just finished the production on it. Like, does this not get you fucking hyped up?
It gets me hyped every time.
Like, you don't even need to be into monster trucks to just watch this and go, holy shit, let's go! I wanna race someone, you know? And I put this at the beginning of every video because I think that it's like, I don't know, people who watch like multiple of these are probably sick of it, but if you're stumbling upon one of these videos for the first time and this friggin' song comes on and you just got all these quick cutscenes of like all the shit that's happened in the races and stuff, that's gonna get you pretty jazzed up. It gets them pumped up. Oh my god, enough with the bottoming. But it just, this is where my art is like at its peak, and I'll show you guys. I'll just go to my race here and show you it. But like I've been making it slowly better and better as the time goes on. I'll just go to the finals race so you guys can see like just how much effort I put into these damn videos. Because I do like this whole thing where I build up like all this tension like they used to do in the 80s and stuff.
The deal. It is now time for our AODT Racing Finals. The second
So I got
time
the finals.
in 3 weeks. USA 1 versus Vendetta. I've knocked off 2 drivers tonight I've never beaten. I've also
So I
never
beat 2
beaten
guys
Sweat,
I've never
but I think
beaten in a
most
race.
of the pack can say that as well. Not to take anything away from those guys, but Sweat.
But you feel like that, like I'm making the whole vibe like high stakes feeling. And it's just like silly Monster Truck Online.
Is a much more unlikely
Well,
scenario.
like
but
what
you best
this
believe
video
these
doesn't
colors
show
don't
is
run.
like you give a lot of
I'm gonna
direction to
give it
these boys
everything
and
I
how to
got.
set up their trucks that's best
Let's
for the
sit
video.
back and get ready to go.
Yeah.
You know?
For this racing final.
I think my announcer voice is getting better too.
E.G. Lately versus Sweats.
Get him, Sweats.
Into the first burn.
Get him, Sweats. You
Both
know he's
trucks
gonna win.
About even heading into the second turn. Both drivers
But
want
see, I'm
this.
learning how to
I
do
know
like
I want
different
it. Sweats,
cuts.
It's just another day in the office. It's all going to come down to this final turn. And
And then bam, right over the finish line.
again,
The
much
music
like
comes
we
in,
expect him to
slapping.
here in AODT.
Mm-hmm.
Hey kids, you ever wanted to know what it's like in the cockpit of one of
And then
these
I take you
things?
for
I'm
like a
taking you on
ride.
ride with me during that race.
I don't know, like I just have fun making this stuff.
It's very clear.
You can see it is quite an adventure going on.
Now, again, like I also like this isn't the only passion I have. Like I've been getting back into skating a lot too. But I just wanted to show you guys that because I don't know, it's just something that I work really, really hard on, and I think that a lot of times it suffers. Like this channel suffers because of how much work I'm doing over there. But I do believe in what I'm doing over there. I think that that's going to be I think that's like if you could capture the Monster Jam audience and make them feel something that they haven't felt watching modern day Monster Jam through this, because this is like very 2008's Monster Jam, which a lot of people wish was like the way that they do it now. I'm only talking about this because I just bought tickets to Monster Jam in 2 weeks, so I'm pretty excited for that. Taking the lady and her kids and my little lately. We're super excited for that. But like I care about this shit. It's like something that's important to me. I don't know why I'm having like this existential crisis right now where I'm just telling you guys what I care about, but thank you, Ruggiera. But like even the guys, there's a guy out there who does like the beam monsters, who the guys who make those trucks have watched my videos and fucking love them. And they're way bigger than I am. They have like almost 10,000 subscribers for theirs. All right, Daniel's crew, thank you so much for the love tonight. Have fun at your, I guess, mountain house. What's your opinion on Judge Judy or paternity court? Yes, I think that would be fun to do some stuff like that. Now, will they let me play it is the question I'd have about Judge Judy. Because if I watch like a TV show, we watched The Legend of Hercules that hasn't been on in like 30 years, so we could just watch J-Sauce on it. And they took me down for that. So like I'm wondering if they'll take me down for Judge Judy or not. We could try it. If they don't, they don't. But the People's Court and all that stuff, yeah, we'd have tons of things to say about that. Especially like when there's like these ridiculous fights back and forth between people. Yeah, I'm absolutely down for that. I'm trying to read the chat real quick. What most people don't know is what it's like being next to a running monster truck. It's very loud, incredibly loud, those things. I used to, yeah, I mean, People's Court and stuff like that, we watch it at lunchtime, and sometimes I'm like, I'd have so much to say about this battle right here. So yeah, maybe if we could watch that without getting dinged, I'm down to watch some of that stuff. That'd be cool. Like, yeah, stuff that involves law. A big fan of like, see, I can't really do Mr. Ballin videos though, because like, the way he does his videos are meant to be like one time through. You don't know who's gonna be the murderer until he like he's very smart in the way that he puts it all together. So I don't know what I'd be able to react to, but like a long crime, like body cams are perfect to react to because you're watching what's happening raw. You're not getting someone telling you what they think. which you do get in a lot of like documentary style ones, you know. Passion will always outweigh potential. Stay passionate and you will find a new. Thank you, Master Toothpick. I agree. I think that's where you see me thrive most is when I'm passionate about something. It just comes through so much clearer. I mean, there's lots of clips on YouTube, so maybe, yeah, we could try it out. I mean, it's not going to strike my channel or anything. They'll just take me down and we'll know, okay, we can't watch that, and then wait for us to come back up. We've been taken down a couple times from watching like stuff that we weren't supposed to be. So I'm absolutely down for that, Blue Jay. Throw some stuff you think would be good, good entertainment. All right. I've been making Phallic wait forever now, so let's get over to Hot Topics. I think I already played the Hot Topics thing because we did the whole Hassan thing. I'm not playing it again. You there, girl? Over to you. You're up.
All right. Are you streaming my thing?
I am streaming your thing.
Okay. So a lot of the information that I wanted, I tried to cherry pick like the best stories from the last time that I was on. And so some of this is going to be a little older, but that's okay. You guys don't mind. A Twitch streamer, Musa Usa, who runs a hot dog stand in Baltimore, was robbed live on stream.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes, sir.
So I guess he runs this hot dog stand, and
cheese.
here, can I
You
make
want
it bigger
second cheese?
without
Yes,
it
sir.
being?
Okay, I have to clean.
Yeah, I think if you hit that down there, it should. Yeah, that's fine. That works there. This guy's gonna rob him. I guess he has no idea that he's on camera doing this. What are you doing? Why are you shaking the mouse around the screen like crazy?
I was talking and I was muted.
It's like what is? It's like when she's either having a seizure or she's just trying to show me
I was
something that I need to figure out on my own.
I don't know if this guy, but look at, he has the camera right here on his neck, so he's got to know something.
This is like natural selection type shit right here.
Mm-hmm.
The grill, I just finished the steak and cheese.
Take your time. No rush.
Okay,
No
okay.
rush.
Sir, steak and cheese, you want everything? Mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, everything?
No, I want everything. I want
Okay.
everything.
You want to pay tomorrow?
Yeah.
You can pay, is it like chili cheese hot dog is like, yeah, I am live streaming.
Oh, all right. No, I was looking. I was like, my face right there. The fuck? That's
Yeah,
what's up. That's
yeah,
what's
I
up.
am on live. And
I'm
also
live
I
streaming and now I'm gonna rob you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on Instagram, is okay?
That's what's up. Yeah.
Genius.
Absolutely.
You will see me on you will see you on Instagram tomorrow.
All right,
I can
bad.
post it.
Or TikTok.
Yes,
You doing
TikTok, it's
Yeah.
Instagram too. Listen, boss.
You're also gonna see me on 6ABC and NBC and
Everything on it.
Long Crime.
Heavy meal.
Heavy mayonnaise.
Ew.
Heavy meal.
Ew, that's gross. Heavy mayo on a hot dog.
Okay, oh my gosh, I messed up. Oh my gosh. It was slow today. I say let me go home. You guys keep coming. It was slow.
You hungry, man? You be trying to eat. And you got the best cheesesteaks on this side of town, so we coming.
You know, it is a weekend.
And is this
Friday.
Istanbul?
So
No, he's
I
from
need to-
Turkey. Where's this located?
No, he's from Turkey. It's in the United States. I'm not sure.
I'm wondering who's making a cheesesteak because he said you have the best cheesesteaks in town. So obviously it's not Philly.
Go to Civis clubs, you know?
Are you open tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time?
Tomorrow 11 to 10 p.m.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you getting up,
Yeah.
getting up early. That's what's
Yes, sir. You like the onion, yes? Onion?
Yeah, hell yeah. Damn right.
Onion.
Oh, he's just taking money. Did he just take money out of that guy's thing? You're muted
Yes,
again.
his little,
Oh,
yes,
good
his
thing.
little tip jar. I realized.
What a genius. Is he going to take it out to pay for his own hot dog? Was he just not going to pay for it? Don't tell me. Let's find out.
I won't. But I think he thought that the camera was only on the guy's chest, like the camera we saw on his neck.
Yeah,
or
he doesn't.
around his neck.
He doesn't know there's a second camera. Okay.
That's what. So he waited for him to turn around and go to this side of the thing, and then he took it.
I can't wait for these chats.
How much is it so I know what to put in?
Sorry?
How much is
Second cheese is $10.
it? 10?
Yeah.
Alright, give me a sec. Let me run my card. I'm about to say I want extra
He
everything.
stole.
Okay, sir.
Who saw that?
He stole the money. Klip var mı Yellow? Sanki parayı çaldı mı? Ben mi anlamadım ya?
He's not coming back, is
Did
he?
he steal or not, guys? I couldn't see. Anybody, guys?
Extra everything, yeah.
I think he stole the money.
He did steal
He
the
stole
money.
like $20.
Yeah, he took 10.
Are you fucking serious? Guys, he's not coming back. Did he really did that? Allah'tan bir de onu videoya aldım ha. Polise de gösterelim mi?
Yeah.
Can I call the cops and just report? Is it?
That was the theft. We don't have to watch it because this video is pretty long. We don't have to watch the rest of it.
Yeah, he's probably
he's-
just going to question about whether or not he stole and shit.
Yeah, and he's pretty upset.
I would be
Which is
too.
every-
He was being super nice to that guy.
Yep. And then, but we got a redemption arc. I'm just gonna make this one big. And then this one's shorter, and we'll watch this one.
Okay.
Because I want to watch the whole thing because this is wholesome.
Lusa, it's Salvatore. It's 80 degrees right now. Let's go downtown after work.
Hi, how are you?
Ladies.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you so much, subscribing. Thank you so much, subscribing.
Felipe_King37 just subscribed.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
He has So Horny
How
as
many-
his thing. You're muted again.
I thought I clicked it. Look at how he has his like window super closed now.
Yeah, so people can't reach in.
Yeah. That sucks for business, dude.
Yeah, it really does. That's what happens when you trust people.
Yeah.
A little while ago,
Hold on. Hold the music. Sorry, ma'am.
a little while ago, a young man came to your stand and took
Oh,
money
yeah,
out of
yeah.
the tip jar. I'm his mother.
Oh,
How much did he take from you?
like something I couldn't pay attention. Like
What do
20
you, what do you think he took from you?
I see the first. I couldn't see the second is
How much do you think he took from you?
about $30. I think. But you don't need to pay.
No, I'm going to pay it because my son wasn't raised like that.
Why he is doing that? I don't want to ask, but
No. Listen to me. My son wasn't raised like that. My son drinks, and when he drinks, he does stupid stuff. I want to pay you back because you don't deserve to be stolen from. You're here to do a service. I appreciate it. He took it from your tip jar. $30 go back to your tip jar. God bless you.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
It's okay. I put him.
I'm sorry.
Why
I
is
put
he
my son in
apologizing?
treatment.
That's
I pray he
crazy.
Stay and get some help. But I want
I think it's just a difference in cultures. Like he's like, I don't want to make waves. I don't want to,
Yeah,
you know.
I'm just trying to make hot dogs, man.
Yeah, I make the hot dogs and he stole from me. I don't want to make a big deal out of this. And I'm good on the mom for insisting on like, no.
Yeah, and it's probably somebody sent her the video.
Yeah. And that's so embarrassing as a parent. You're
Yeah.
just like, you have to feel so much disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so she came back.
Good for her.
you to be okay.
Can I come and hug?
Of course.
Yes. You know, I am live streaming. People like sharing everything everywhere. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, guys, let me hug.
Let
me hug.
I'm sorry,
Let
you know,
me
I like-
hug.
I like peace. Yeah. Come here. Come here.
Of course.
Come here, guys. Look,
Yeah.
you're my mom too. You know.
Oh, it's so
I
sweet.
want you to be okay.
Please, I always love peace, respect, love. That's what I
Yes,
always
you do
say.
a good
I am sorry.
service. Keep on helping this community. God bless you.
Thank you.
ahead.
Good night,
Oh.
ma'am. Thank you so much.
Oh.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Good
Thank
for
you.
her.
Thank you. Yes. Ma'am, can I share this on social media? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yellow, bunun da şeyini çıkar.
Yeah, she's
bana her
probably
yerde
like, yeah, I was
paylaşır.
hoping you
Yellow.
would, because I want to make sure
Yellow,
people
please
know
make
that
me
that's not how I raised him.
Yeah. And he's asking one of his mods to make a clip of it. It's just so wholesome and sweet. It
Mm.
brightened my day. Oh, this part didn't brighten my day. This part brightened my day.
Yeah. Yeah, and that honestly made him look even worse. His mama had to come. His mama should have sent him to go do it. He probably was like, nope.
No, she sent him to a treatment program.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Good. Hopefully he
Yep.
gets his shit together. I can honestly say, even at the height of my drug addiction, I never did anything like that. But I was also very good at playing my guitar, and I just basically worked myself to death playing my guitar to pay for my habit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, addiction does different things for different people.
Mm-hmm. I was lucky I had that character trait to be able to pay for my shit. Because who knows if I didn't, what I would have done, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's why addiction breaks families apart, is because you betray the people that are the closest to you in that mode.
Yeah, I agree, Shift. I want a chili cheese dog so bad now.
I know his hot dogs look so good, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I want a chili with cheese. Yeah, load that sucker up with some cheese.
Ooh, and some grilled onions. Yes,
no,
please.
no, get them onions off my dog.
I
Don't even
love...
don't even let her fried onions near my hot dog, please, sir.
in fact, cook my hot dog before you
Yeah,
put
make
onions.
mine done and then put the onions on there, and then scrub it real well because I'm gonna be back tomorrow for another one.
Oh, I don't know why people hate onions.
I don't know.
Next story.
If you got chili and cheese, what else you need? You know what I'm saying? If it ain't
Some
broke, don't
onions.
fix it. Yeah.
Raw. I mean, on a chili and cheese dog, I would prefer raw onions. But
Ew.
like a regular dog without chili,
Even
grilled
worse.
onions. It's not worse.
Yeah, grilled onions.
Get out of it.
I might
Get
tolerate some grilled
out
onions, but
of here. All right, next story. Officers discovered the decomposing body of a 37-year-old Eric Valencia in the backseat of an unlocked, out-of-service patrol car parked right in front of the Azusa Police Department station. Valencia had been arrested on March 20th for a suspected DUI, BAC nearly 2 times the legal limit, and child endangerment while driving with his kids. Deplorable human being. He was released from custody on March 23rd around 1 p.m. with his property and a lunch from the jail with no signs of distress. Surveillance video shows him walking out, looking around, and then voluntarily entering the rear of Patrol Unit 37 and closing the door behind him. He had a functioning cell phone but never called for help. His family reported him missing the next day. A maintenance worker found his body on March 26th after about 3 days in the vehicle while prepping the cars for washing. Oh, the parentheses messed me up. Paramedics pronounced him dead at the scene. No obvious trauma noted. Cause of death is still under investigation by the LA County coroner.
maybe he thought he was getting a ride or something.
I think he just was testing doors and tried to find a place to sleep, and
Yeah, maybe. And then you can't.
whatever.
Yeah, you can't get out of those cop cars when you're in them.
Yeah. But it said he had a like cell phone signal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a function.
Maybe. I don't know.
For sure. Eric Valencia.
It must have been really hot in that car. Because even if you were locked in a car for 3 days, you
Yeah.
could potentially survive if the weather's not terrible.
Yeah, he's
looks like he's decomposing.
Where is it? In the back of the unit right here.
Back to this one?
Yes, the back seat.
Imagine that. So that cop car wasn't moved for 3 days, huh? If they have like a small patrol, I guess they have a small squad or something. That they would not see him for 3 days.
Yeah, it could just maybe the car needed some work, so they were like waiting to schedule something for it. I don't know. But to leave it unlocked is weird.
Yeah, that is strange. I guess they don't imagine many people are gonna. Like, I'll say at my work, we don't always lock our vehicles, but we also, if you steal one, it's like a federal offense, so.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Not my car. I'm not taking that one.
Sir? Are they open? You just like got in there?
I have no idea. I just got out here. He actually.
Can cars become haunted the same way houses can?
I don't know. It probably stinks though.
Oh, I don't think you're ever gonna get rid of that smell.
No. That's going up for police auction immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd he go? So he actually discovered him. I just got here.
Okay.
Yeah. Presumably it was open. He climbed in. I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
That's sad though.
It is sad. Thanks, TMZ.
Thanks, TMZ.
Oh, I'm not sure if you guys heard.
Yes,
Did
let's
you guys
talk.
hear?
Let's talk about this one.
All right. Brentwood police say Reacher star Alan Richson acted in
Yeah,
self-defense, say no charges will be filed. The development comes as new footage appears to show Richson's neighbor blocking the road while he was on his motorcycle. After reviewing available evidence, including video footage and witness statements, authorities determined that no criminal charges will be pursued, said the Brentwood Police Department. Mr. Richson's actions were found to be in self-defense. Although a potential reckless endangerment charge was considered, Mr. Richson, I don't know why his name is so hard for me.
Yeah, you're having a hard time.
I hate it. Declined to pursue charges. The case has been closed. So
I'm sure some of you are familiar with this. This story is wild. So this must be his body cam. So this guy on the bottom right first released a video making it look like Richon attacked him, and like tried to frame it like he attacked him, but Richon had a body cam on him, and this completely foiled this guy's plans. I don't know if he knew that this guy was like a big movie star or whatever, but
I don't think he did. I think he was just annoyed by a motorcycle.
It's
like,
possible.
look at this neighborhood. Look at this neighborhood. It's a very nice neighborhood.
As it would be because he's a,
Yeah.
Hollywood celeb.
So these kinds of people don't really like a lot of noise. They don't,
But those bikes don't even
They've got-
sound loud. Like those street bikes, unless he's just revving it. Like, this guy would never be able to survive in my neighborhood. It's just dragsters and Harleys all day long.
Exactly. But that's the thing is it's like, I don't even think the motorcycle was loud. I think he was just annoyed by the presence of a motorcycle in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But he
And then
complained. He complained that they were going too fast. But if you look at his body cam footage, he's not going that fast.
Yeah, I can make it. You guys, should I make it bigger?
Yeah, you can make it bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
And then we can watch this together and tell us who do you think was wrong here?
Probably doing like 20. Goes over the handlebars.
Yeah, you saw the speedometer. He was doing between 17 to 24 miles an hour.
Mhm.
Perfectly reasonable for a residential neighborhood.
And he has kids with him. His kids were right behind him on two bikes.
I didn't see that.
You'll see it in this body. I think it's in the body cam. You'll see them sitting back there. He was training his kids how to
Okay.
ride.
Oh, well. He did threaten your safety. You jumped out in the middle of the road.
Yeah. If anything, he's threatening Richard's safety.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He threatened Richson's safety by jumping into the middle of the road when he had perfectly legal right to drive upon, and he wasn't speeding. He wasn't revving over much.
He just did this little chirp, like, brum, 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 like, with his, I don't know if that guy took that as an I mean, nowadays, you never know. It's like, and people get offended.
Look at these
by
bushes.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. Look at these bushes.
That's a good point.
These are stupid ass bushes.
He's outside every. Well, look, there's across the street too. It's like he copied his neighbor's bushes. I like how he do his bushes. I do them too. Hey, I know I couldn't help but notice, Fred. Your bushes look exactly like mine. I did first. No, you did not. I've had these for years. I did first. Okay, Fred. Whatever you say, buddy.
Whatever you say, Fred. Everybody hates you, Fred.
Yep. Of course, he's British.
He sounds drunk. Oh yeah, that's a different color bike. He's got babies.
That's that guy's bike that's complaining.
No, I just saw the two kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody has these stupid fucking bushes. What?
No,
the
but I
hell?
mean, go back. That bike that's
okay.
sitting, that bike that's sitting out that you said was a different color bike. That's that guy's bike.
Yeah, it is. So he has a bike. So
Yeah.
what-
I don't know. That's why I
What are
think
we
a
doing
lot of
here?
people think that this was like he knew who was in the neighborhood and he's probably financially in debt and wanted to try to get a lawsuit against him to try to get money or something.
Oh, that's a good theory.
Because
Yeah,
he had someone filming from inside and it starts after he is
Wait. The guy on the bottom had
Yeah.
had somebody filming inside.
yeah, and it starts after he's in the middle of the road and they don't start filming till Alan Richardson reacts, and they made it look like he got off. Like if you go look at the original TMZ release, it looks like Alan Richardson gets off his bike and then just starts hitting this guy. So
What a piece of crud.
yeah, so this would have went against Alan Richardson if he didn't have that body cam.
Right. Go. If you have a motorcycle, wear a body camera or GoPro or something.
Even if you're just driving your car, body cam.
Dash cam. Yep. Do it because people will lie on your name.
Yep,
So-
they'll pull in front of you, slamming the brakes, and then claim that you rear-ended them maliciously.
Oh, and suddenly all this back pain and yep. We don't have to get into it.
Alan Richardson starts walking away.
I'm sorry. Just seeing the two kids there sitting like.
Well, he's got to
know,
now. He's got to prove to his kids like you don't back down from a bully. Like so, this is like two life
Yeah.
lessons in one: how to ride a bike and how to deal with an asshole.
Exactly. You be a man, handle your business. Don't
Yep.
take shit from or don't take anything from anybody.
They definitely have an HOA there. Look at all the bushes. Everybody's bushes are the same.
The HOA mandates.
We
these
need our
stupid ass
bushes. We need our bushes tiny. They cannot be taller than 11 inches.
He's not the lunatic you are. It's a nice bike.
Isn't
I like
it?
it, Mr. Richardson. Assault. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Hey, now he's being noisy about it.
Yeah. You don't fuck with Jack Reacher, dude. And now that's all he needed to be able to start wailing on him. And that's where the video started. So all they got is the making it look like it's an assault. They cut off the whole beginning. Go ahead.
Call the police.
Yeah. He had no idea.
Fucking asshole. Dude,
Yeah.
I hate this guy. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
He had no
In
idea
the
that
end-
this guy had a body cam and it fucked this whole thing up. And now everybody knows he's a piece of shit. He's probably hated in that community now. You're not allowed
Yeah,
to
and
barbecue anymore.
And did you see the two other cars that were like pulled up that were trying to go home, maybe do
Yeah.
whatever? And they were held up by this whole interaction because it's this guy's freaking fault.
It's like this guy believed he's an alpha male, but then Richard actually is an alpha male.
And showed him how it's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. I'm going to call the police. You probably would, you pussy.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the fun thing. Here's the fun thing about assault and battery. If you, sir, are the primary aggressor, it's
Yep.
actually not assault and battery. It's self-defense.
Yep.
And you simply cannot leave this man with his children alone.
Yeah, and his kids are there.
Hmm. Or children that he knows. Maybe
Yep.
he's a unk. You know, who knows?
I heard this guy at the bottom writes MAGA too, and people were bringing that up, but I don't think that has anything to do with anything.
It doesn't. That doesn't affect
Yeah.
anything. People just want something to.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The saddest part is he dumped his book twice.
Yeah. Yeah. That sucks. I mean, I know he's going to be able to get it fixed, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Just buy a new bike. He's probably got 4 already. Because he was also in Titans. He's been in a lot of stuff. The Varsity Blues, I think.
Handsome fella.
Yeah, good looking man. See, now
Get it,
they're in like 3rd gear, which makes the bike sound like it's going a lot faster than it really is, but it's just revving high RPM.
Yeah. Same with the stick. You can do the same thing.
Yeah. See, it sounds like he's going really fast. He's only doing 30 though.
Yeah. It's just the RPM.
And he's probably taking his kids around the neighborhood, so it's safe for them.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a
In my
gated
opinion,
community.
Mm-hmm. Teaching them how to ride.
Yeah, he doesn't want to take them out on the main road. But yeah,
I'm sorry, I kind of just got lost in watching motorcycles ride for the last little bit.
Well,
I like motorcycles a lot, so
yeah,
I like stiff and motorcycles.
I had a bike for a while. I loved it. Yeah, it's just like really strange that guy acted like that. But I mean, watching that was a good example of why this guy probably was pissed, thinking that bike was going a lot faster than it really was, because of how high it revs. All right, is this the last one? Gotta go make sure little Lately's in bed.
Do you want it to be the last one? I can show you a much more fun last one.
Yeah, let's see the fun one. I saw the one
Okay.
where Clavicular got like choked out on live stream too.
Yeah, I was going to talk about Clavicular for a minute with that clip, but we don't have to do it. We can do something much more.
What am I watching right here?
What you are watching right now is Hooke's Law in motion, which I will define for chat right now.
Hooke's Law.
Hooke's law states that the force needed to extend or compress a spring by some distance is directly proportional to that distance, formulated as F equals kx. So that's like kinetic energy. So basically, it's just how you apply a force is translated through a spring to initiate a result.
Mm-hmm.
It defines linear elastic behavior of materials where restoring force acts opposite to displacement. So like I said, where you're applying the force, that's the displacement. And then there's an opposite reaction from Hooke's law that makes physics happen. Valid only until the elastic limit is exceeded. So what these dancers have been doing is they created a whole Hooke's law system that works around the dancer's movement. And it's absolutely bonkers. It looks like something out of an anime. So what... Oh, wait. Before we get too into it, thank you for bowing down. A dancer's joints anchor a real-time spring mass lattice. Every extension, contraction, and twist propagates tension through the system. So those little spring coils we saw, rendering these hypnotic, radiating dashed vectors as eminent force fields. So that's what's happening on her body right now. She's moving with the Hooke's law system in place, and everything is reacting accordingly.
So they're like springs that are
Yeah.
connected to her?
Tiny springs.
This is not AI.
No, I did try to find if it was AI, but it's not.
How did she get all these springs attached to her? Because I don't even see any spring connected to her.
No, it's probably like coiled wire springs, and she's got some kind of suit on. Very, very, very cool.
Yeah. What's that? What's it say? Everyone is in the comment section is reacting to what they can see. Nobody has said anything about what it means. Software tracks every joint in real time. So it's like a software program. Okay. There we go. I was wondering, I was like, it doesn't look like those are real.
It doesn't look
springs.
physical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one animated Spider-Man movie.
So it's sort of like mocap,
Yeah.
I would guess.
Yeah, capturing like it's probably used in video games or movies or CGI and shit.
Yeah. But that's super fun.
Yeah, it's
So
definitely cool. All right, I'm gonna play Rajira's song. Any last words, Val?
oh yeah, it was my birthday on Friday.
Happy birthday! Wait, you're not Taurus, right?
No, I'm an Aries.
Okay.
Your birthday's coming up though.
Yeah, I'm dreading it. I'm gonna be 40. I don't want to like it. I don't want to talk to you. I don't even want to talk about it.
Oh, you old man.
I know. Officially unk. Like 30s, it's not bad. 30s is only like one decade after 20s, but 40, like I gotta get my shit together now. Like there's no excuse at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
No excuse.
I'm an old lady too.
I know. That's why we get along.
All right, that was it.
Where's your song at? Where'd you put it?
It's in community highlights.
Oh, community highlights. I always forget that's there. Community highlights. All right, I'm gonna put the opening thing up, play Rajira's song, and go check on Lil Lately, and then we'll end stream. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Blue Jay, for the suggestion today. It was oddly of huge help. So I think this should still play even if I hit this over here. We'll see.
Why? But why, 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 why, but why, but why, but Zrr, wiser, zrr, wiser. But why, 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 but why? Wiser. But why, 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 but
zoo.